mother. Bad mother.
Hey everybody, what is going on? Happy Tuesday. Usually we say happy Monday, but we are in fact here on a Tuesday. Good finger pointing. Scuba Steve off the top rope right out of the gate with the resub. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. Really appreciate that. 7 months total. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
It's a lot of months.
May the 4th be with you. And with you, good sir. It was funny. So normally we do these on Mondays, but due to some work conflicts with Ram, we had to move it to today. And I realized this morning, I was like, this is actually perfect because now we are doing our stream on May the 4th, and the theme of our stream is sci-fi.
Space Jam. Wait,
Space
what?
Jam. Wait.
I didn't get the memo.
Left-handed socks. Hey Rockety, how's it going? Welcome in Trent. Yo, what's going on?
I was expecting to talk about Space Jam. All my material is Space Jam. I didn't get the memo.
we already did the whole swag camera bit. Remember that was that was unfortunate.
Twice now.
Twice. That is true. Digital Frog, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome in everyone. We were very excited to be back. It feels like forever in between each of these episodes. Honestly, it's probably best that it's still like 2 weeks apart because it's so much that we put into this and we really love doing it. But hopefully you guys enjoy being here as much as we love just talking. In case you haven't noticed, we love talking. I love talking anyway. I resubbed it. It showed up for you, dang mobile. It did not, but thank you so much for that resub. It might show up a little bit later. Sometimes there's a bit of delay. I'm not sure what it is with Twitch Mobile. I've noticed that's been happening to me a lot lately too. If I use like the sub tokens to resub to people, that it just doesn't show up, which is kind of weird. But thank you very much for that. Thank you for that resub, Golden Girl. You don't have to do it, even though you're my wife.
My wife.
Hey, my wife.
Hey, my wife.
So we've got oh yeah, look at that pretty new button. There's a couple of new things. So we do have a new channel points redemption. If you recall from the last episode, we had a game with chat which we lost.
Which we lost thoroughly.
Which
Thank you for
close.
being my wife.
Thank you for being my wife.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
This is true. This is true. Now you can do the dishes for her. Hey, don't put words in my mouth here, Rockety. Yeah, so we have a brand new channel points redemption. Thanks to you, chat. You came together and chose that for us. So we now have an O Canada redemption, which is redeemable once per stream, and it's going to be good. Another thing is you may or may not have noticed, if you are a sub, that I have a brand new emote. And that emote is right here. I'm going to drop it a couple times in chat. Blam. We now have it's just called Two Brothers emote. Yes, spam them emotes. So that is now available to anyone who's a tier 1 sub. So feel free to spam that as much as you like. And yeah. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Dr. Ram.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. We can talk about Space Jam. Space Jam is technically science fiction, I suppose, in the loosest sense.
The new running thing is how many times we can fit Space Jam into whatever topic we're talking about. Oh, there it is, right away. We're doing it right off the cup.
Are we? Is it a thing?
I see it.
Oh, Trent did redeem it. Okay. So you know what that means, chat. It's time for O Canada. So I can't stand, otherwise you won't see me because the camera. But for those of you who are prepared, please stand. Please rise for the national anthem. You ready for this, Ram?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. That was a beauty, 1A. Could have sworn you were Puerto Rican.
I didn't realize to the end. My head was like inside of my shoulder. I scooped a little too far to the left.
Yeah, Digital Frog was trying to give you the...
I wasn't reading
prompt,
chat.
But...
I had to be silent because that's part of the redemption.
Hold on a sec here. Why can't I see my... Give me 1 sec here. I got to pull up my reward redemption business thing. Here we go. Mark is complete. Boom. So thank you for that, chat. Thank you for that. At least we the people stand for our Canada, unlike our politicians. I'm glad you love the redemption, Scuba Steve. I had so much fun putting that thing together. I have a hard time not cracking up every time, because I've played it with it a few times just to make sure it all works properly. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Anyways.
Honestly, I was so impressed when Casey showed it to me too.
It's good stuff.
I was so jazzed. Made my whole day.
All right.
So with Canada out of the way.
Oh, whoa. Little Joneses were singing along with the anthem. Yeah, go little patriotic Joneses. So
let them lick the maple leaf before they go to bed.
So first thing we wanted to chat about, and feel free to jump in as well, chat. Let us know what just happened. I click on live notification. All I see is a Canadian and the app crashed. we were there was too much Canada. The Twitch app couldn't handle all of the mapley goodness that we were sending your way.
So much maple goodness.
Oh man. Yeah, it's good stuff. That makes me happy. Also, welcome in, Blue. How are you?
Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah. So we wanted to start, and like I say, feel free, chat, to jump in. We're not going to go there. War of 1812 all over again. We wanted to start with just chatting about like what some of our favorite sci-fi movies and books are. So Ram, I don't know if you want to go. Oh, I'm doing well, Blue. How are you? I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah. So on the theme of sci-fi, I've pulled out a few of my favorite sci-fi books here. So we're gonna chat about a couple of those. And chat, you're more than welcome to shout out a few of your own. Doesn't have to be books. It could be sci-fi movies. It could be sci-fi, whatever other media is out there that's sci-fi. But a few of my favorites here. A couple that I grew up with that I got off the old Papa's bookshelf, as it were. Is we got The Last Starfighter and Sentenced to Prison. For those of you, I think The Last Starfighter is probably one of Alan Dean Foster's probably well-known ones because it's actually been adapted into a movie since then. But it's that old classic, where the kid goes into the arcade and gets the high score and suddenly is recruited by aliens to fight the evil Zur and the Kodan Armada and all that jazz. So it's like one of those whimsical, video games will get you somewhere, except this was written back in a time where video games didn't get you anywhere. And now they do. It's like they were telling the future.
And it's funny how many of those are very, very similar. The Hobbit, does The Hobbit count? I'll count it. it. I think technically it's fantasy, but honestly, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, like that episode of Futurama makes sense now. Yeah. It's funny because there's a lot of books and movies that kind of follow a very similar vein. Like Ender's Game comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, here's somebody who is like really good at video games. Little does he know. Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it.
Yep.
if you haven't seen or read Ender's Game, I'm not going to spoil the end for you.
But it's good. Well, not the movie, but the book. The book is good.
Yeah, the movie wasn't terrible. It could have been better. The book, far better.
We will agree to disagree. I could not stand the movie.
I did not hate the movie. I didn't love the movie. I did not love the movie. I did not hate the movie.
I wouldn't take the movie out on a nice seafood dinner and call it again. It would maybe be like a McDonald's and Ghost.
Yeah, book. And that's the thing, Jimmy Pateo. I mean, the book is usually the way to go, I find, with most of them. And it's difficult, especially when you've got a really good and compelling story to tell. It's very difficult to do it justice properly in a movie, I think.
And I 100% agree with Digital Frog. They cut way too much from the battle school and the battles from the movie for me, because that was the majority of where I got absorbed into it and enjoyed the rest was because of battle school, and they basically just skipped almost all of it.
That is true. Yeah, it's one of those, and it's hard too, because there's the balance between making it a single movie, in which point you really only got an hour and a half to 2 hours to try and tell your story.
True.
And then trying to split it over like a series of movies, turning it into a trilogy, which also has its issues, right? Because
merits and issues.
Where do you cut it off? And then movies like that often take a long time to put together, to film, produce, cut, all that kind of thing. And so it's difficult. It's really difficult, I think, to still maintain people's interest over a trilogy. Senior Mod here. Hello, Hermanos. Cup of Kiwi, welcome in. You missed the anthem, my guy.
You did.
You showed up late and you missed the anthem.
We anthemed a little early.
That's okay.
We didn't anthem early.
You can go back and watch the VOD and you'll see it.
It was almost appropriate, though.
Get him.
Because anthem you usually you do before a lot of events and stuff like that. So maybe at the beginning, maybe in the middle. Who knows? It's always appropriate.
Yeah, Kiwi. Apparently, we broke Blue's app. It was too much for Twitch to handle, and it crashed her app.
So good.
Real model behavior.
So do you have a book, Casey?
Yeah, so there's a couple that I really enjoy. Ender's Game being definitely among the top of that list. I really enjoy that. I also enjoy actually a lot of the Star Wars novels. There's two novelists in particular that I really, really like when it comes to Star Wars novels. So for any of you that are interested in reading Star Wars novels, James Luceno is really good. And then the other one, and now that I'm trying to pull up his name, it's blanking on me. James Luceno and... Crap. No, that's not his name. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name now. Timothy Zahn. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Yeah, Timothy Zahn is the other one. And Timothy Zahn actually writes a really, really good series on Thrawn. So for those of you who don't know Thrawn, he's a blue guy. He's blue. And he... Heyo. If you've seen like if you followed like any of the Star Wars cartoon series, he was in Star Wars Rebels, and basically plays an Imperial officer, that and kind of it's chronicling his rise to power from basically a no name that just is found by the Empire to basically being almost like the Emperor's other right hand man next to Vader. So very, very cool stories. Lizard Wife, hello, how are you?
Hello, Liz.
Kevin Anderson wrote some really good ones pre-Disney as well. Ooh, I will have to check those out. Yeah, we're
talking about Thrawn.
We're talking about Thrawn.
Brock says, did you know Foster had to sue Disney to get his royalties reinstated for Star Wars?
I did not know that. That's wild.
Bold of you to fight Disney.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs also good. Yeah. May the Schwartz be with you. Yeah.
So the other books that I have here, another, I wouldn't say like classic, but definitely one that that's popped up a little bit more recently. It's the old Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Yep.
Again, another one of those like book to movie adaptations that I think this one actually I didn't mind how it turned out as a movie. Again, you got to cut things short where you got to cut things short, but the book is definitely a decent read for that one for me.
Yeah, that is a very good one as well. Yeah. Yeah.
And then my all-time actually favorite book ever is John Dies at the End by David Wong, which is not even the author's real name.
Spoiler alert.
Haha. Well, it explains why it's written by David Wong in the book, because it is written from the perspective of somebody who names themselves David Wong for the sake of not giving away their real name. But really, really cool book. And it's about a little bit of time travel, soy sauce, and aliens from other dimensions.
I dig it. John dies at the end of A Dance with Dragons too. This isn't Game of Thrones, Kiwi. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, yes, also very good. Also very good. Yeah.
Jimmy's also a Ready Player One fan. Nice.
Yeah. Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibilities. Were there aliens in Sense and Sensibility?
I'm pretty sure that they were all aliens.
Oh, Dune. I am very excited for the remake. Dune is one of those movies that I love and hate at the same time, because going and watching like the original Dune, the special effects, especially going back and watching it now, they're so terrible that it's humorous. But I am very, very excited to see what the new one does. What about E.T.? My wife hates E.T. Absolutely hates E.T.
Burning passion.
Really, really quick story time here. So when we got married, we went on a road trip to Seattle for our honeymoon. So we drove out there. And there is a science fiction museum in Seattle. And so it's actually connected to, it's called the Experience Music Project. So it's kind of interesting that it's like two museums in one almost.
Whole building is my heaven.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Clover, thank you for the sub.
Also, welcome in, Russian Moon.
Welcome in. How dare you mention that name around here? What, Clover? You don't like Clover?
No, E.T.
No, I know. I'm just messing with her. Get out. So anyways, so we had just finished going to the Experience Music Project Museum, so like the music museum, and we were about to walk into the science fiction museum. And as we're about to walk in, there's a little girl and her mom walking out. And the little girl, and I was actually quite impressed that she recognized the character. She points up and she's like, "Look, Mom, E.T." And my wife almost didn't go in. Because you walk in the doors and here is like, it's like a 3.5, 4 foot, it's probably like 2 scale bronze statue of E.T. And he's just got his finger out, right? Alien.
In all his wrinkly glory.
Exactly. I thought it was awesome. My wife didn't care about it as much. Yeah, want a timeout? This is a place of positivity. Could you imagine if my wife gets the bonk by Kiwi? I will never hear the end of it.
Well, now you're just threatening Kiwi with a good time.
This is true. This is very true. So that's my story with respect to ET.
I saw another one pop up in chat. Maybe I'm crazy. Never mind. I'm crazy.
You're crazy. Okay. Yeah. When she talks, is I time out. ET is my favorite Star Wars character. Okay, now you can get out.
And then the last book that I have is less of a book and more of a graphic novel, but is probably as thick as three of those other books put together. It's called Scud the Disposable Assassin. It is basically a graphic novel about an assassin that you can buy for 75 cents, and once he's done finishing off his mark, he's designed to self-explode. And this particular assassin robot finds out about this and discovers a loophole wherein he decides that he doesn't want to die, and instead of killing his mark, incapacitates it and then keeps it alive on like a heavy stasis in the hospital, and takes on all of these other hit jobs that he wasn't originally hired to do to pay for the bills to keep his original mark alive. And it's this really, really cool story of him like getting these different jobs and how things are like spiraling out of control now that he has sentience and like all this other stuff. It's a really, really cool graphic novel.
I should check that out. I have not heard of that. Kiwi says,
You can
reminds me
borrow
of
it
my
if you
first
want.
wife. Dr. Rush, may the fourth be with you. The Catholic in me always wants to
And
reply
also with you.
and also with you. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I have not heard of that one before.
It is a really, really cool book.
I might have to
It
borrow
is
it.
really cool. And it is, I don't know if anybody has ever read like the graphic novel Bones, but it is massively thick.
That is quite
this
thick.
book. It is
That
beautiful.
is thick. That is like Bantha Caboose thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That's
I
awesome.
definitely, I highly recommend. If you can find the whole shebang, it's basically all of the comics bunched into one book. That is, in my opinion, the best way of finding it.
Which is what that is, yes?
This is what this is
Okay.
the whole shebang.
Mm.
Beginning, middle, and end.
Are you talking Bones like the little white creatures?
Yes. Like the little puppy dog comics. I can't remember exactly what the rest of their names are, but I remember Bones. I never read Bones, but I was always interested in reading Bones. I feel like that's another sci-fi one, wouldn't it? Is it? Would you
Kind of,
consider
I guess,
that
because
sci-fi?
that's the one with the little dog, right? The dog is Bone.
Yeah.
His name is Bone.
Yeah.
And Kiwi, you're talking about Kang and Kodos, I believe, correct? The space mutants? Or the aliens? Freelancer the game. Oh, yes. Very good game. Freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yes, Trent.
I don't know if there's many people in chat that'll get that reference unless they've played Freelancer, but
True. Well, and the 3867 too.
yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, them's my books, yo.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I need to go dig out. I've got a ton of books that I think are still like buried in a box somewhere. And honestly, I need to go get them out again.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a ton of graphic novels, like comic books and stuff. But
Oh heck yeah.
heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's kind of sci-fi, right?
Yes, Lizard Wife. That is exactly the one that we're both thinking of.
Yeah,
Is Bone, yes.
Yeah,
I might have said
yeah.
Bones. I meant to say Bone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Ooh,
been a
Judge
long
Dredd's a
time
good
since
one.
I've read that, but I remember them being kind of interesting too. And like, there's like those weird rat creatures. Yeah, Judge Dredd, also good. Yeah.
One I've been trying to get my hands on graphic novel wise as well. If you chat, if you ever get the chance to find it, is a comic by the name of Earthboy Jacobus, which is about a kid who gets sucked in from another world where bugs reign supreme. And in our dimension, the kid lands in the lap of this retired police detective who decides to try one more time at his hand at being a dad because he was never able to before properly. And so it's this retired old police detective trying to raise this boy from another dimension to protect himself from giant bugs. Earthboy Jacobus, highly recommend.
I have to check that out. You should be like Oprah and have like your own list of books.
Rams reads.
Yeah, there you go. I think that needs to be a thing. Chat, that needs to be a thing, right? One's in chat if Rams reads should be a thing.
Well, I think, and it's going to be starting my next stream, which is probably going to be either Friday or Saturday. I do have a community channel reward where I will be reading a bedtime story to chat.
Oh, dang.
So
That'll be good. That'll be good.
I love my books. I love my books.
Books are good stuff. Yeah, that's good. You should do that. Rams reads. I think that needs to happen.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Rams reads.
We'll get like custom stickers and everything and slap them on the front.
I'll wear a turtleneck and round glasses and just like get my little stickers on the cover of every book, just like weird prayer hands, but like awkward eye contact.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's it reminds me a little bit. I think it's at Parks and Rec where they've got something similar, and like the sticker covers almost the entire front cover of the book. Just it's just this giant sticker.
And I love Parks and Rec. They do so many things so well.
It's such a good series. My wife and I just finished recently binging that again. We're back onto The Office again. We have a rotation that we work through of Parks and Rec, The Office, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What else do we watch? Golden Girl.
Friends.
I don't really. I mean, I'll watch it if it's on, but I don't seek it out.
Fair.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's a few others that we. Futurama's on that list. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll get kicked out of every chapter. Could you imagine trying to sneak those into chapters? Going in and just slap all your stickers on random books. Rams reads. Could you imagine? That would be actually hilarious to see if that went viral. People were like, "What? Who is this Ram? And why is he recommending all of these books?"
One of them's just like literally a cookbook.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Superstore is a good series too. We watched Superstore, so that'll be in the rotation now.
I just finished Superstore. Actually, at Moon's recommendation, I plowed through it.
It's good.
It's very well done.
Yeah. Yeah. As someone who used to work in a grocery store,
doesn't give it justice.
Yeah. Ram's Recipes. There you go. That could be good.
Ooh.
What was that animated series that had the guy that was always trying to get a cookie? Oh, that's a newer one.
Final Space.
Final Space. Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. With Olin Rogers as the main voice actor. Who, if you ever get a chance, look up Olin Rogers' storytime stuff on YouTube, specifically Bathroom Ghost. It is a hilarious story. He does an amazing job at telling stories. He's quite the creative content maker.
Different show, same plot. Kiwi goes to the kitchen.
Ghost in a Stall. Thank you, Moon. It's
Ghost
in a Stall. Sorry, not Bathroom Ghost. Ghost in a Stall.
Is that supposed to be like a spin-off of Ghost in the Shell?
I hope not.
Maybe.
It's definitely a different story. I'm pretty sure Ghost in the Shell didn't take place in a Target bathroom.
I eat a lot of cookies, my guy. I know you eat a lot of cookies, and like big cookies too. Kiwi is a cookie fiend. Kiwi is a real life cookie monster. No joke. All right. Well, let's keep this ball rolling with talking a little bit about some sci-fi movies and maybe some other movies in there too. I'm gonna switch the screens here. And let's take a look at some movies. So this next segment is called Ruin, in most cases, ruin a sci-fi movie, but some of these aren't sci-fi. So ruin a movie by changing a letter. So what Ram and I have done is we've gone and found a few movie posters, and we've changed one and sometimes in some cases maybe two letters to come up with new movies. And so we want to share a few of those with you guys.
And when we share them with you, if chat, you could rate them as to whether or not you would watch them out of 10. 10 being you wouldn't miss it, you'd catch it in theaters like 7 times. 1 being you might get a Chinese bootleg copy somewhere and use it as a cup coaster.
There you go. There you go. All right, so here we go. Here's the first one. Get ready for this. Here we go. Citizen Bane. So what can you tell me about this film, Dr. Ram?
Well, you see, Bane, this is mostly in regards to, his childhood, going tobogganing and such. And, it's how he was more upset how all these kids were raised, on toboggans, whereas he was born on the toboggan. Some might even say molded by it. Something Rosebud.
Got it. Okay. His sled is Rosebane.
Rosebane.
Very good. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. Looks like that one's got a lot of people.
I was going to say some 9s, some 7s, some 10s, a 5.
This is another one of yours, The Bug Lebowski.
Yes, The Bug Lebowski. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to lie. Walter with the ladybug's eyes is killing me right now.
I didn't even have to change the mouth, really. It's just they were both making the same expression. It just made more sense.
Jimmy doesn't know how he feels about this one. I love how like Hopper is the Jesus.
Mhm. You're out of your element, Heimlich.
uh, that's
They
good.
all have
That's good.
trauma.
This is true. I'm confused and interested and scared.
Hey, we're getting sevens though. We're
There
getting
you go.
sevens.
There you go.
I'm down with it. I'm
Okay.
for it.
So the question is, who play the nihilists in this? Would that be like the Pillbugs? Would they be the nihilists?
Oh, that would be like the whole circus, basically. Yeah.
Okay. And who
Yeah.
pees on Flick's rug?
Ooh. I would say it's just probably some random fly that does, and I want to
Okay.
say the other Mr. Lebowski is the flea. It's got to be the flea.
Got it. Makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. Well, on that note,
Next up,
I probably was rated higher if I knew the movie. It's a very interesting movie, Big Lebowski.
it's kind of like a slice of life, but not really type movie. It's very
It's
interesting.
odd. It's
Yes.
odd. Yeah, he should be played by Flea, right? Because Flea is in the movie from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He plays one of the nihilists.
Yes.
Who
Oh,
ordered the poo-poo platter? Yeah, this is some next level casting.
that poo-poo platter really tied the room together.
This one's yours. I don't know why all of yours are coming up first. That's okay though.
I don't know either, but I'm here for it.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doot. So what's the synopsis here?
Well, there's trumpet inside of a temple filled with a bunch of musical skeletons, and Indy got to get that treasure because that trumpet belongs in a museum.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to make his way past all the doots to get the doot back to the Doot Museum.
Oh yeah, and it's kind of bittersweet that you bring up the Doot emote. I got rid of the Doot emote to make way for the. It's just called Two Brothers emote. Consider him Miles Davis. Ugh. Pee in your pants is cool.
Your pants is cool.
5.5 for the Doom baddie with the trumpet. He'll
you for
rev it in
noticing,
the background.
Thank you for noticing. The background just screamed like it needed it, so I added him in too.
That's fair. It's valid. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Let's keep cruising.
Let's do it.
So this is one of mine that I like to call Rex Machina.
So give me
told me
the
there was gonna be a test.
synopsis on this one. What's the synopsis?
So the synopsis here is Rex gets lost in this facility where Ex Machina is created, and he befriends her. They become friends because he thinks that she is a toy, even though she's not. And so, they end up. It's a bit of a love story, really. I think. Want to keep Ram's ego in check, so I'm going low. Hey, this is one of mine, Kiwi. Synopsis. Not synapses. Very different thing.
Did I say synapses? I might have said synapsis.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Or synapsis.
Oh, that was for the last one. Oh, okay. It's not always about you. This guy, giving me the gears. So that is Rex Machina.
I take it. So like if a human walks in the room, does she fall on the ground like a toy?
See, that's a good question. That is a very good question. So the next one that we have is Herp. So it's about a man that falls in love with his PDA.
I can't do his face right now with that word by his chin.
And he contracts an STI from his PDA his Palm Pilot. Hey Stella.
I got that 5G disease.
Stella, you walked into us taking movie titles and changing a letter and making it worse or better.
Or better.
Or better. Trent, this is a 1. I'm sorry.
It's a 10.
And that's all there is to say about this one.
I can't even know. I don't even want to know the synopsis.
Yeah. -6 says Blue. Nobody wants to see this? Okay. We'll move along.
It's those eyes. Those eyes look at you.
So this is another Ram special. What can you
Oh,
tell us
you know
about
it.
Jurassic Pork? I'm a little bit
So,
concerned that I see Peppa Pig's face. I'm not gonna lie.
in an effort to recreate what bacon would have tasted like during not ancient times, but back when there were still massive mammals and boar and such, they mistakenly get the DNA of Peppa instead, and well, hilarity ensues in this family comedy. I don't know.
Pepper Winkle would not love this.
It's an adventure. 65 million years in the bacon.
Sounds like a boring movie. I
Hey.
see what you did there. Oh, that's good. I can just picture the scene in Jurassic Park where the lawyer is like cowering in the porta potty. He's literally crapping himself out of fear, and the T-Rex comes and just like bites off
Rips
the top of
roof.
the and eats him. But now it's Peppa Pig. I'm not sure if that's. I think it's more terrifying.
I feel like it's more terrifying.
I think it's more
Just, like,
terrifying.
while it's going in to eat him, just hello.
I think the only way it gets more scary is if you replaced Peppa Pig with Caillou. Potentially. For those of you who have kids or have the unfortunate exposure to Caillou, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jane Potato. Daddy Reynolds, welcome in. Right? Caillou is literally the worst children's cartoon ever created. It's the only show I ever banned in my house, and for good reason. Yeah.
Getting flashbacks.
Yeah, Caillou can take a long walk off of a short pier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm glad there's some Caillou hate in chat.
Good.
Oh yeah, Caillou playing in the corner with his guts. So there's a story behind that. So when we were growing up, we had something called curse-free TV. It was basically like a little swear box that you could plug into your cable, and it would read the closed captioning.
Like the VCR and the TV, it would filter things. Yeah.
Yeah, it would. So it would read the closed captioning, and then if it caught a swear word, it would cut the audio and play the closed captioning, but it would sub out the word with something else. And so Caillou was supposed to be playing in the corner with his ball, but the curse-free TV, for whatever reason, censored out the word balls, and then read instead Caillou was playing in the corner with his guts. It censored out balls for guts.
Other gold medal winners include watching Winnie the Crud.
Yeah.
We were listening to was it Tom Jones's What's New Pussycat? And
that was good.
To What's New Wimp?
Yep. That was good.
Pokey trainers, get your pokey guts ready.
Yeah. Principal Jerkly instead of Principal Prickly from Recess. Yeah. There was a bunch of good ones, honestly. It reminded me of watching like the films on what station was it?
I have no idea.
I keep wanting to say TMZ, and that's not right. See, my brain's not working. One of those stations. There was a TV station that would play movies, and it would be basically that's where a lot of your alerts came from, Ram.
Yeah. Was it Super Channel? Maybe it was Super Channel.
It was probably one of them. TBS. That's what I'm talking about. TBS.
Yes.
And yeah, they would just like dub over the audio. So, like for example, in Die Hard, like the Yippee-ki-yay line, they dubbed it over so that way he says Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon instead. Or,
somebody get these monkey fighting snakes off this Monday to Friday plane.
Exactly. Or the other one coming back to Big Lebowski. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
That one is my follow alert.
It's very good. Very good. It brings a smile to my face every time I watch those because they're just so ridiculous. But all right, let's take a look at our next film.
All right.
Pooper. So in this film, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is trying to convince Bruce Willis to take some Metamucil because he knows that there's a very rupturous bowel movement that Bruce Willis is going to have that could potentially kill him if he doesn't take this Metamucil. But he doesn't want to do it. He's very ornery. He's an old guy. He doesn't want to take his Metamucil, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is trying to convince him, you got to do it. He doesn't want to do it. And that is the plot of Pooper.
I just read the bottom of the poster that says haunted by your past. That's all I can focus on right now.
hunted by your future. He's trying to hunt him down, get him to take this Metamucil.
I shouldn't have had so much milk.
Did Ryan Johnson do this one too? Maybe. One, just because I think it would be the funniest cup coaster and amazing conversation starter. That's fair.
Fair.
So glad it wasn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt pooping Bruce Willis. I mean, play your cards right. Anything could happen.
Oh, I still can't get over the haunted by your past. I'm sorry. That's just it's perfect. It's just perfect.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Chocolate thingies, chips, pickles. It's a scat film. Yeah, we'll go with that kind of scat. The next one is Star Wars: A New Rope. So in this version of Star Wars, Uncle Owen is actually kind enough to let Luke go to Tosche Station for power converters, and while he's there, he comes across a very delightful selection of rope. And for the next 90 minutes, it's just Luke humming and hawing at Tosche Station, trying to figure out which rope he wants to buy.
Does he get the rope?
Does he get? We don't know. We have no idea. That's all I've got for that one.
What do you think, chat? Out of 10? Out of 10, maybe?
This is a 1 even in my book.
There's a reason Uncle Owen was burned by the time he got back.
BDSM movie, stop lying.
A more wretched hive of cord and twine you'll never find.
I mean, I'm not going to tell Luke what to do with his rope. It's his rope. Yeah.
True.
We'll find out when the twine strikes back. Yeah. The return of the jute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. The fibers awaken. All right, and we're moving on. Return of the wrong rope. Yeah. Oh, that would be so good. That's so much better. I'm going with Scuba's Return of the Wrong Rope, where he goes back to Tosche Station because he changed his mind. He returns the rope that he bought. I don't want this rope anymore. I'm going to get a different one.
And the Jawas are just like, dingy.
That's so good. And he doesn't have a receipt. Anyways. Forget the receipt. It's a whole process. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Oh, man. Oh, my cheeks hurt. All right, this one's yours, Dr. Ram. Walk us through Toy Store.
It's about a toy store.
All right, good synopsis.
That's all I got. Toy store.
All right. I failed to see how it changed. It's like Toy Story, but now they're in a store.
Yeah.
This is just Sausage Party. It basically is, just with toys instead of food. Which I think
the ins and outs of a retail worker working at a toy store in a giraffe suit. An unnamed toy store in a giraffe suit.
We were reaching with this one, I think.
And the giraffe's name is Jeffrey, but with a J.
Okay, this one is my favorite of the ones that I did. Polly. Who doesn't want to see a Disney movie where Pauly Shore is the robot? Honestly.
Yes. Polly.
And he's just, the whole movie is him looking for purple sticky punch. That's all he wants. Yeah. Does he wheeze the juice? Yeah. You cannot wheeze the juice. I need to go watch Encino Man again.
Oh, so good. And Biodome.
Son-in-Law. What's another one that he's in? There's a one about the army. What's the one where he's in the army?
I don't remember.
Saw a guy in a giraffe suit.
Jughead, is it? I don't think that's Jughead.
No. Blue says, I saw a guy in a giraffe suit at
in the army.
He had a piece of in the army. Yeah. Okay, had a piece of cardboard that said, "Will work for food." Well, there you go.
Did anybody watch his movie Pauly Shore is Dead?
I remember hearing about it because I remember it being like advertised a lot, but I never actually watched it.
I never watched it either.
Yeah.
Maybe movie night?
Movie night in Discord. All right. We're ending the stream now. We're going to go watch Pauly Shore is Dead in Discord. A little smokage.
While you're down there on
Poochie,
Earth,
poochie.
I'll be up here in space, thigh deep in mechanical parts and waste. Naked. Polly.
Got to make it anatomically correct, of course.
Eh?
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 Eh. He was in Goofy movie, Steve. He played Bobby. He voiced Bobby in a Goofy movie and an extremely Goofy movie.
Mm-hmm. The Leaning Tower of Cheese.
I don't know what he's been in recently, though. Has he not been around for a while? Like, is he doing anything anymore?
Around. I don't know what he's been up to, though, to be honest with you. Hold on. Pauly Shore wiki.
He's dead. But is he actually dead this time?
No, he's not actually dead this time.
If there's a movie, but we were just talking about the movie.
Apparently, he's still doing stuff. He's got 3 films that came out in 2020. He's got another one that's coming out in 2021. Little Penguin Pororo's Dinosaur Island Adventure, where he voices Mr. Y.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right, there you have it, folks. Pauly Shore is still doing stuff.
He's still doing it. Somehow.
Huh. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Look at that.
And we're back to Citizen Bane.
Citizen Bane.
Citizen Bane. That's my name. All right, I'm going to move it back to the other chat screen here for a moment. Yeah, way to spoil a movie, Pauly. All right, so the next segment is, it's got a few names. Some people call it like the telephone game. Some people call it like, I call it the Babelfish game.
Yeah.
Because it's basically what we've done is we've taken a bunch of songs and we've run them through a bunch of translators, including Klingon. So that way it's still on brand for the theme of being sci-fi.
And still on brand for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the Babelfish as well.
Really quick though, Ram. Blue Eye says, give me your synopsis of Hobo Cop.
Hobo Cop. All right. So basically it's this ornery old guy who's been living on the streets his entire life, looking to save up for a lawnmower when suddenly out of nowhere his other friend is taken captive by the local mafia. Mm-hmm. And he decides to put the money towards buying a shotgun as opposed to buying a lawnmower, and deals vigilante justice because the police are too corrupt to do it, and he takes down the whole mafia himself. I may have also just stolen the entire synopsis for the movie Hobo with a Shotgun, but I don't care.
That's fair. See, I would probably follow something very similar, except that I might swap out the shotgun for a broken bottle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Deal.
Otherwise, very good. Very good. 10 out of 10. I'd watch it, says Blue.
It's a real movie.
Good.
Look it up. Hobo with a Shotgun. It's a real movie. It's actually a Canadian made movie as well.
Oh, really?
It's got
that I did not know.
George Strombolopoulos in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or George Strombolopoulos, I think is the correct pronunciation.
Oh, I always called him Strombolopoulos. Whoops.
It just sounds more fun.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue nicer.
Right?
Strombolopoulos.
Mm-hmm.
Judge Dredd.
It's also Rutger Hauer is the main actor in that one as the hobo.
Oh, is that how you spell it, Jimmy? Isn't that the uncle in Full House? That's Uncle Joey.
Stromdobalombalombanus.
Stop, you'll break my app again. It's too much Canada. Nardwar. Alanis Morissette.
Fubar.
Was Fubar Canadian?
I'm pretty sure Fubar's Canadian.
I didn't know that was Canadian.
There were actually some scenes of Fubar that were filmed here in town.
Justin Bieber. We don't claim Justin Bieber, though, because he spent most of his life in the U.S. He may have been born here, but you guys ruined him. No, I'm just kidding.
On another note, Ryan Reynolds, Jim Carrey, Deadpool, Wolverine.
Yep. Also,
Strange Brew.
Alex Trebek. Yeah,
Alex
there
Trebek.
we go.
True.
Yeah, Daddy Reynolds in the house. Yeah, no returns on Justin Bieber. We don't want him. So, So like I said, with this segment, we've got a bunch of song lyrics that we have run through a series of translators, including Klingon, for those of you who may speak the Klingon tongue. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy paste them into chat here and see if you guys can figure out what the song is.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one here. I'll drop it in chat.
We'll
see if you guys can figure out what song that. Some of these are going to be giveaways. Some of them translated back pretty good. Some of them with a little bit of weirdness. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. You want exclamation mark teeth, Clover, is the one that you were looking for. So here's the first one. Wake up, take a brush, and make up some. Hide the stains to eliminate the shakes. Why did you depart the keys on the table? Here you go and create another story.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, chop suey. There we go. Kiwi and Jimmy got it.
No matter what the answer is, call me maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you could be right on one of them for sure.
Maybe. Who knows?
That is in fact chop suey. I figured that was going to be a gimme, but I do like that. Hide the stains and eliminate the shakes.
That part got me.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
All right,
Ram, what do you got?
I got this one. Why do birds stop so fast when you are near? Like me, they want to be with you.
I know what this is. There we go. Golden Girl.
Yeah, close to
close
you by
to
the
you.
Carpenters.
Very nice. Very quick. All right, this one I
sure
feel like
the easy ones. Yeah. Do it.
this is going to be a gimme as well, I think. We'll see how quickly people can hop on it. Here we go. Strangers wait up and down the street. Their shadows are searched at night. Street lights, people who live just to find emotions. Hayden is somewhere at night.
I know this one. Yes, Scuba Steve.
I don't know why it translated hiding to Hayden, but somehow somewhere along the way it got turned into Hayden.
We're here for it. We're here for it.
So Hayden is somewhere at night. Somebody go find Hayden. He's lost.
All right, here we go.
Don't stop believing. Very good. Very good.
This is an unfinished song. Yes, continue with my friends. Some of them don't know what they wanted to sing when they started singing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
oh, Digital Frog right out of the gate. Yeah, tribute. I'm not going to lie. When I first started reading that too, I was thinking this sounds almost like a Jack Black song.
This is an unfinished song. No. Yes.
Didn't know when we started singing.
If you want to make anything sound like Jack Black, you just have to like add in random words that have to deal with like structures or like anything metal. And the bones were made of rock. And the building was made of metal.
That checks out.
Yeah.
That checks out. Okay, here's the next one. Here we go. I want something else to go through this half-chartered life. I want something else. I don't listen when you say goodbye.
I know this one too.
Yep. Semi-charmed life. That one's a pretty that one's a gimme. That one's a gimme.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
His vocal solo in The Pick of Destiny is wildly underrated. He has got an incredible voice. Jack Black.
Underrated.
That guy has pipes. Yeah.
Explosivo.
Half-charted life. Right? Half-Life 3 confirmed.
It's Call Me Maybe.
Blue got it. Blue got it. Boom. Points to Blue.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. That one came back pretty good.
It did. It did. All right.
All right, Ram.
It is less dangerous when the lights go out. You are here now. Too much fun. I feel crazy and sticky. You are here now. Too much fun. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Very nice.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
I feel
By
crazy
Nirvana.
and sticky. That is great. That is great. Are you sure it's not Call Me Maybe or Rebecca Black's Friday, perhaps?
Perhaps.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. That is a very good get. Very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the next one. Ready?
Hit me.
Someone even let me out of my cage. Now the time for me is nothing because I don't count the age. Now I could be there. Now you shouldn't be afraid. I'm good at repairs and I'm under every trap. Never gonna give you up. Nope. And
Close,
not
Stevie,
Mr.
but
Brightside.
not that one.
Not Mr. Brightside.
I know this. I know this. but I don't want to say it yet. I'm waiting for somebody in chat to come in with it. I'll give you a hint. The singer who sings this particular portion is Deltron 3000.
Bullet with butterfly wings. Nope. The name of the song is also a very popular Western actor.
Lizard the artist.
Oh,
and
got the artist. There we go.
Yep,
Clint Eastwood. Very nice. Nope, way off. Very good. It is, in fact, Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. Very nice. It's one of Casey's favorite songs. This is true.
So good. So good.
Hey, yeah, Andre 3000.
Andre 300 upgraded to 3000.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep. Let's do this.
All right. Hey, I just met him. This is mentally unsound. You can have this, infant. I can't see clearly. You can have this.
Where was Blue?
I didn't even add this on my list specifically for Blue, but Clover, you're 100% correct. This was already on my list. Call Me Maybe was one I already had ready.
Is that Coldplay? That
Yes,
is very
it's
funny. That is hilarious that was actually on there. All right, here we go. This one might be a little bit trickier. That was definitely pour some sugar on me. Oh my goodness.
Lord. Was it all?
That's the DMX remix. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
All right, here we go. The next one. Because boys in the hood are always difficult. Talk in the trash and we'll pull your card. I know nothing, but being legitimate. Don't refer to me because I'm not saying dirt. Boys in the hood. Yeah, Kiwi's got it.
Boys
yeah.
in the hood.
I just love that it. Dirt. I don't know how it got translated to dirt from the original. Anyways,
these translations are prime, Jimmy. This is Babelfish at its best.
Yeah, this is what happens when you take song lyrics, push it into Klingon, and then from Klingon into Urdu, and then Urdu into like Swedish, and then into Japanese, and then Afrikaans, and then back into English.
Take a little dip in the Danish, you know?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what happens with this one.
All right, hit me.
Air is filled with butterflies. I am not able to the other. As a prince, invention in the book, the arc red. You can go anywhere, friends. And should you know and how to grow, the arc red.
What a journey for those words. Yeah. The Dane dip. Yeah.
Daddy Reynolds.
Oh, very nice. I was trying to figure out what it was. Reading Rainbow. Very well done.
Butterfly in the sky.
I wasn't sure what it was. And then he said, as soon as he said Reading Rainbow, I was like, that's it. That's the one. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Man, that was a good one. That is a very good one.
Yeah, mine are getting harder from here, really.
Okay, this one's going to be a gimme, I feel like. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
No, I do not want to scrub. Scrub is a man who cannot get love from me, hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's vehicle. Let me be scared.
It's waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah, no scrubs. There we go. I don't know. Again, like trying to hollow at me somehow turned into let me be scared. I don't know what happened there.
All right. This one, actually, I still have a couple easy ones. This one's probably going to be a gimme. That's why nobody tells you what life is like. Young people in your work, your perished emotional life, they will always insist on the second use. If this is not your day, this is your week, this is your month, or even your years. Oh, Blue-Eyed Dreamer knows what the next line is, though. Yeah, Frog. It's the Friends theme song.
Yeah. Crappy Friends theme by the Rembrandts. Kelpic Kiwi has no love for Friends. All right. This one might be tricky. We'll see. We'll see. There are a few clues. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Take it now and look at the coat hanger. Think while I'm stopping you, you will think you are watching Aquaman. I like chalet Swiss mini, but I call fish for cooking. I like sushi because I have never touched a frying pan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 week. Very nice. Kapikivi and Jimmy.
Where did the coat hanger
I have no
come
idea
in
where
on
the
that
coat
one?
hanger came from.
That's what
supposed
threw
to
me
be-
off. As soon as I got the Aquaman, I was like, oh, okay, I know what this is now. But that coat hanger was like a left
Yeah,
field
somehow
thought.
hoodwink turned into coat hanger. I speak fluent Klingon, says Kiwi. There we go.
That works.
I like chalet Swiss mini. I like turtles.
Okay,
Very
this
good,
one's going to
very
be maybe a little bit difficult. I'll be very impressed if somebody gets this one because it took 4 lines and condensed it down to 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay.
The song was so touching. Oh, thank you for singing with both legs.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not sure.
No, it's not Little Mermaid.
Both legs, you
Both
say.
legs. Do tell.
Don't you threaten me with a good time. Wake me up before you go. Ooh.
It's not Wake Me Up Before You Go. It's not She's Got Legs.
Is it just Legs by ZZ Top?
It is not Legs by ZZ Top.
Yeah, Kiwi knows what I'm talking about.
So this one, for the sake of wanting to get to some of these other ones, this is Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. The music hits me
Really?
so hard, makes me say, oh my lord, thank you for blessing me with mine to rhyme and 2 hype legs. It looks good. And it condensed all of that into the song was so touching. Oh, thank you for singing.
Thank you for singing with both legs. Wow. Okay. There you have it.
Mm-hmm. Right?
All right, here's our next one. Mom of my baby drama, I don't like. She does something like kicking a boy out of the neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. Yes. She needs to get an American pie and eat a bite. This is my house. Disconnect the cable and turn off the light.
And let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I don't want to lay down.
Oh, we're getting
Sorry.
Ooh. We're in a little karaoke action.
Oh no, TOS. Oh no. Don't touch. Wow.
In an ironic twist, we could not in fact touch that.
Back off, Bezos.
No guesses?
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Ooh. I am for real. Not some type of M&M. Coming back to maybe the Andre 3000 comment. That might be another hint. Not Billie Jean. This is Ms. Jackson by Outkast.
And for real.
Suspect eyes. Roses. Smell like poo, poo, poo. Are you for real? Yes.
All right. This one, you'll probably get closer to the end.
Okay.
Oh, this is a story about a man today, live in a blue world, and day and night, night, everything he sees is blue because he comes in and out.
Nope, not Fresh Prince, Think like Euro trash.
Eurobeat. Yeah, Jimmy knows where it's at.
Yeah.
And night.
There we go. Yeah, I'm blue. Yeah, there we go. Eiffel 65. Blew his house and a blue little window. None of you can say this. Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
I feel like Eiffel 65 really only had 2 bangers, and that was Blue and Move Your Body. If you know any other songs by Eiffel 65 that you play on a regular basis, at me.
All right, I have to pause here for a quick moment, Ram. We have a redemption for a little chicken time. Rudy Rude, this is for you. And that was chicken time.
And that's chicken time.
All right. 10 out of 10, says Clover. All right, here we go. This one, if Trent doesn't get this one, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Do it.
Watch me drive from sunset on your colored screen of the television. If you know what I mean, take care of everything I can get. A woman to my left, a woman to my right. There are no guns or knives. Don't start fighting. Holy crap. Oh, I gotta... Thank you, Diggin' Hawk, for that jump scare. Kiwi, TNT. Got it. Nailed it.
ACDCW.
Don't know where the W came from. That must have got thrown through the translator, too.
That's alternating current, direct current, weeb.
Notice how Trent didn't.
You know what? Trent is probably cooking food right now. All right.
Probably is. Probably dinner
And
time.
TK's probably still in the kitchen.
Never left the kitchen from last session.
Still,
last episode.
still in the kitchen. All right. Here's my next one.
All right. Hit me.
We are no less than you and young mammals, made for this channel as a result.
I know what this is. I know exactly what this is.
There's two key words in here that give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiwi.
Little Bloodhound gang. Yeah, bad touch. Very nice, very nice. Okay, this one made me laugh a little bit. We'll see if anyone gets this one. Who counts money as a partner? Who pushes the ball to our guitar? Don't say we need it because we are a stupid ship. Find America and pass your education.
Couldn't think of the name, but I watched the video in my mind. I'm trying to think about it. You know what? I'll give that to you, Jimmy. I'll give that to you.
This one's a little trickier. This one's a little trickier.
I'm trying to think on this one.
Another brick in the wall. Nope, not another brick in the wall.
That was the first one in my mind.
Very similar timeline, though. Very, very close. Dire Straits. Nope, not Dire Straits. Teardrops on My Guitar. Nope.
Counts money as a partner who pushes the ball to our guitar. Don't say we need it because we are a stupid ship. Find America and pass your education. This is America.
No. This is not Childish Gambino. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Nope. This one was tricky. This one came back quite a bit different than the original.
Is this Breakfast in America?
No. Nope.
Ah, this one's stumping me. I'm not gonna lie.
Think more rock and roll.
Huh.
And maybe a little bit of construction. Yeah, who pushes the ball to our guitar sounds like something very inappropriate, right?
Hey, phrasing!
And construction? Is this... No, because it's not rock. I was going to say Satisfaction by Benny Benassi?
Men at Work? Nope. Do you want me to give it to you? Let's go and give it to you.
I give up. You got me
This
on this
is
one.
We Built This City.
Oh,
Jefferson Starship.
Oh. That's a super
tricky one.
curveball.
Yeah, this one got messed up a little bit through the translation for sure. You can see it now though, right?
I can see it now.
Like, we're a ship of fools got translated to because we are a stupid ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got two more. I've got two more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my easy one and then my hard one last.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, phrasing!
Another way to turn. The fork got stuck in the road.
Mm.
If you hold it in your hand, it shows you where to go. Yeah. Kiwi's getting a lot of these.
He's on it. He's on it.
He's on that ball headed toward the guitar.
I've got one. This one's going to be difficult. This one's going to be difficult as well, I think. We'll see.
All
We'll
right.
see if anyone gets this one.
We'll slam jam out these other ones.
I searched for a while but could not find it. I am surrounded by a broken heart, and I do not know the easy way. Her diary is on the bedside table. The curtain is closed, and there is a cat in bed. Who would have thought that a boy like me would be affected? Cats in the Cradle? Nope, not Cats in the Cradle. But Cats in the Cradle was the original line that got translated to "There is a cat in bed."
Hmm. Is it? No, it can't be Father and Son by Cat Stevens.
Nope.
No, I just had the word cat in my head. It's just like Cat Stevens. Say Cat Stevens. It's got to be Cat Stevens.
I
It's
Want to Fall in
Jackal.
Love. Nope. Not Diary of Jane. Nope. That's Kiwi's favorite song.
Diarrhea Jane.
Yeah. I Want to Know What Love Is. No, you're getting much closer though. Getting much closer.
Is it I Believe in a Thing Called Love?
No.
Dang it.
I'll give you guys a few more chances here.
Wicked Game.
Wicked Game. No. Again, getting very, very close. You're getting very close. You're in the right era. Right ballpark.
See that P high.
Be high.
P high.
Give up.
I give up again. You got me.
It is Cutting Crew's I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
It must have been something you said. Should have walked away. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. All right, you got one more? Almost had
Yeah.
it. You were very close. A lot of you got was really, really close.
All right, here's my last one. This one is another one that got condensed quite significantly, but you still might get it on the last line.
All right.
Put the ring on first, roll it, then let it go, and let it go.
Put the ring on first. Single ladies? Is it single ladies?
It's
No.
not single ladies, no.
Okay. Digital Frog says he's got one for us too.
All right.
We'll pull that one up after this one. Pour some sugar on me.
It is not.
Put the ring on first, roll it, then let it go and let it go. It's not the Frozen song, is it?
It is not the Frozen song. If you love it, let it go. Nope, it is not that one, Moon.
What era are we in here? What decade?
I would say like 2000s.
Okay.
I would
Kiwi
say
says Hits
2000s.
from the Bong, Cypress Hill.
It is not, but that is probably the closest guess so far.
Okay. Patty Cake.
No, it's not Patty Cake.
my font, I'm looking at like the streams font. It looks like an O instead of an A. It looks like it says Potty Cake.
Potty Cake? Like the little urinal tablets they put in like the...
Or Potty Coke. Insane in the Membrane.
No, it is not Insane in the Membrane.
I'm not sure. You got me. I'm stumped.
The actual lyrics would go, first we're going to rock, then we're going to roll, then we let it pop, go let it go.
No way.
'Cause
X
don't give it to you.
Oh, nice.
I think
nice.
somehow it combined like rock like a diamond with roll like ring, and then just like put the two of them together. So it's put the ring on first, roll it, then go, let it go.
All right.
Yep.
Checks out. That was a good one. That was a really good one. I should have known.
Should have known.
All right, so here's Digital Frogs. Here's one. If you use them, if you are not traveling, if you look at your work and your grace is going to go, you can keep me. If you recognize your goals, take your head and keep a low profile. Kermit the Frog here.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what that one is. I want to say it's probably something Supertramp or
It sounds so.
Get
I
Low.
was thinking Supertramp too, to be honest. Get low, get low, get low. Is it Sean Paul's Temperature?
later than Supertramp. Okay.
Later than Supertramp.
Later than Supertramp. You know what I realized? We haven't had any music on in the background this whole time.
We haven't had any music on the background. On the music portion, we haven't had any music. It sounds so familiar. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't force my brain to think of it outside of how I'm reading it. If you use them, if you are not traveling, if you
not
look
sure.
at your work and your grace is going to go, can keep me.
Yeah, I'm sure yeah, I give up. I've got nothing. I'm not even sure what to guess.
I can hear the pattern in my head. I give up though. I can hear it though.
Oh, we got Rickroll. Of course. Very good. Very good.
We got rickrolled.
We got Rickrolled.
Get out of here.
Ah. All right, I'm switching to the other
not even
screen.
close to what I was thinking it was though. Not even close.
All right. Well, with that Rickroll, it is now time to move to the last segment of the evening, which is the tier maker.
Citizen Bane.
Today's tier maker is brought to you by the letter C for I don't even know. We are looking at this week's tier maker, and we have chosen to go with the topic of best robot sidekick. They call me the tier maker. Sad boy. Is that because you make people cry or because you cry all the time, Kiwi?
Yes.
What's up, turds? What's going on, Ginger Ninja? Welcome in.
Ninja.
Welcome in.
What's good?
You were here just in time to help us decide which of these robots would make the
good
best
sidekicks.
the best sidekick.
Some of them may already be sidekicks. Some of them might not be. We threw in a little bit of a jumble in case
Some of them-
robots just work out a little better as sidekicks. You know what I'm saying?
A couple of them are duos. A couple of them are duos because we just couldn't split them up. We just couldn't do it. So like R2D2 and C3PO, they are a bundle deal.
Hack and slash, same
Hack
deal.
and slash. Yeah. Crow and Tom Servo. Yeah.
Little Mr. Science Theater 3000.
Yeah. R2's in there. BB-8 is not. We decided to just keep with one duo from any particular franchise.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because K2SO could have been on there too.
K2SO was the other one that we were contemplating as well.
Yeah, we only wanted one in there from Star Wars. We didn't want to just have it be dominated by Star Wars characters. So.
But Alan's still a good guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Still great. K2SO, very cool.
We forgot. Did we put Gur in here?
We did not. We forgot
didn't-
Gur. How did we
forgot
forget Gur?
How could we have forgotten Gur?
That's a big
I am
oof.
upset with
Yeah,
myself.
I am very upset. Okay, Gur is honorary S tier.
Honorary S tier.
Yeah, we choked on that one. Whoops.
Mhm.
Pace Miles, what's going on? I'm a little late. We're rating robots. We are rating robots on their ability to be a good sidekick. We're just getting started. And the very first one on our list, this one might be a little bit obscure, maybe for people who are not familiar with Dragon Ball Z, but Android 18.
Not to be confused with Android 17 or Android 19.
Richard, yeah, how dare you? I am so sorry, Blue. That is honestly, that was a huge oversight. I can't believe we forgot Gur. Gur is best boy.
I'm
That
not going to
was-
sleep tonight.
Yeah, that was a big whoops. That was a big
That
whoops.
was-
Data's here. Data's here.
That's a big oof.
Data is on the list. Data's number 6, I think, right now.
Brent Spiner?
Yeah. But Android 18. So this is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
This is tricky. So it's always tricky placing the first one. And sometimes I just drop the first one in B tier just so we can get started.
And Moon, Kevin is honorary F tier. Kevin is not on this list.
Yeah. Screw Kevin.
Screw Kevin.
Yeah. So Android 18, where do we feel like we should start with for Android 18?
Well,
very,
I'm gonna have to
very
go with your
strong.
opinion on this one because I honestly haven't even finished Dragon
Okay.
Ball Z.
That's fair.
So this is all you.
So we're using robots in the loosest term because
Mm-hmm.
there's some people on this list that you could also argue aren't really robots either. So
I think what we came down to was, do they have a biological brain or do they have a wired brain for a few of them?
yeah, so if they've got an organic brain, then probably considered not a robot. And I'm not actually sure on Android 18 whether or not Android 18 is a robot or an organic brain. But anyways, Android 18 is here. As far as sidekick goes, very, very strong, very intelligent. I feel like she probably goes A tier. Probably low end of A tier, I think. And again, we can move these as we get cruising along, and anyone feel free to jump in. Now,
what would make her A tier as a sidekick then? Like, what skills does Android 18 bring to the table?
So again, ridiculous strength, very situationally aware, very intelligent, tactful, and so I think from a sidekick perspective, they're able to really back you up. I think she's definitely a solid A. Crate, also welcome in. Yeah, she's got a lot of terrifying tricks. Yeah. Yeah, unlimited energy and energy absorption. Like, honestly, I feel like she might even like teeter onto S tier personally. Especially looking at some of the other ones on the list. She might get moved up, honestly. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Fair enough. Up next, we've got Baymax.
Baymax. Everyone's favorite robot from Big Hero 6. What are we feeling?
Well,
what are his qualities, Ram? What are his qualities?
I mean, if you look at the qualities, he's almost empathetic to a degree without actually having any type of human emotion to him.
Yeah.
He's designed to care. He is designed to be a service robot in any and all means, mentally, emotionally, or physically. He protect and he attack, to take words from Moon in the chat. I would say, as far as sidekicks go, like, even if you're not in a fighting situation, or if you are in a fighting situation, for me, I would say Baymax probably would fit S tier. Yeah, he's kind of that almost gold standard of sidekick of all-in-one that you'd be looking for.
Yeah, my only qualm with him is that he's not terribly situationally aware. He kind of has to be told what to do for the most part, except in a scenario where you've been injured.
Fair.
But other than that, 100%. He could be programmed to do a number of things, be very, very good. Timmy the Spork just got in from work. What did I miss? We just started doing some ranking here for the best robot sidekick. And all we've dropped in so far is Android 18. So you haven't missed too much, at least from that perspective.
Yeah, you did miss the O Canada.
You did miss the O Canada. It will be in the VOD, though, near the very beginning. So when the stream is over, you can go back and check the VOD, and it's like right at the front.
And also, Clover, if you were to look at my belly, I definitely have that Baymax going on. So yes.
Yeah. But overall, coming back to this, I would agree, probably S tier, I think, for Baymax.
And I would even say, like, even though he may not be situationally aware, this isn't necessarily like the best butler. This is best sidekick. And if you think about it, you want a sidekick that will at least listen and obey commands to a degree. Sure. You want them to do what you want them to do. So even if it is you having to shout out commands or something to the degree of some form of direction, I would still give Baymax the S. I still would.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, comfy or cuddle. You know I'm on the level because my bubble's in the middle.
There you go. My baby's on the level. Next up, we have Bending Rodriguez. What are we feeling?
Shiny metal. Sorry?
As a robot, he's capable of a lot, but as a sidekick, a little selfish, maybe?
Let's say a little selfish would be accurate.
D, alcoholic, can't trust him.
Yeah.
It's true. He would sell me out for a shot of the cheapest booze. It's very true. S for hilarity, but yeah, probably useless as a sidekick. Yeah.
I would probably say either low C or high D for Bender.
Yeah. Should we... I think maybe we drop him in D for now. Again, because his ability as a sidekick, even if he's like strong and things like that, he's not really gonna do any of that to help you. Yeah, he's kind of just in it for himself.
He might bend his way to a C later. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Forced joke.
Oh my goodness. All right, the next one up here is the one that you really wanted me to add. I hate this guy. I absolutely hate him. I hated this movie. Chappie. It was an awful movie. Chappie.
I liked Chappie. I found Chappie, really anything from Neil Blomkamp. Like it has this almost like real emotion, this real like raw feel to his movies. And for me, Chappie was no different. It just was about a robot instead of Matt Damon trying to find his way into space heaven. For me, Chappie, he's very impressionable. He's very knowledgeable. He's very quick to learn. He's kind of got that, self-aware personality, but at the same time, a little bit of that innocence to him. I'm not necessarily saying that he would make the greatest sidekick, but I feel like he would at least be like a high C or a low B, just simply with like his capabilities of being an ex-police robot for one. He knows how to get the job done, and then for two, being raised on the streets, he's got some of that smart common sense to him now too, after learning what he's learned. So I mean, I wouldn't put him up in like the A's or the S's, but I would say a high C or a low B for Chappie on my end.
Has anybody else in chat seen Chappie? Like, no. Yeah, see? That's how bad of a sidekick he is. Nobody even wants to watch his movie.
Like Chappie, okay? I never said he was going to be a good sidekick. I just wanted Chappie in here.
I could agree with maybe C tier. I don't know if I can go much higher than that personally.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
So we'll put him in C for now.
I'm fine with C.
If there's an argument to move him up higher later, then we can approach that at that point. But
y'all can go home. I was happy with Chappie.
The blonde girl in the show drove me nuts too. She was awful.
Oh, that's personality though. She and most of the squad that she hung with, they're actually a band called D Antwood. They're a rap band out of Africa. It's a real thing.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Pay smiles. I am home. Oh my goodness. Next up, Crow and Tom Servo from
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
You love this show. I'm okay with it. I enjoyed it a little. Like, it's not my favorite. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I don't know that I would say that I'm like a huge fan of the show. But you seem to really like it.
I fell in love with this back when I used to work in musical theater. And this was like the old Mystery Science Theater. Actually, I think I even still have a few of the DVDs from the old show. And they recently remade it for Netflix, starring, I think it's Jonah something or other. I can't
Jonah Hill.
It's not. I knew you were going to say Jonah Hill as soon as I said Jonah.
Yeah. Pay smiles. I'm on the same boat as you. It's a good show, but I wouldn't die on a hill for it. Yeah.
That's fair. I might. But anyway.
Okay.
So Crow and Tom Servo are a delightful, sarcastic yet very humorous, very like ride or die style robots. They stick with the main character right up through his imprisonment on this base where he's being forced to watch these bad movies. They could have easily just gone anywhere else in the station and done whatever they wanted to, but they are the true friends that stick by him. They make the jokes and they make every moment shine for that prisoner.
That's awesome. Really quickly, thank you so much, Blue, for the $20 donation to Extra Life. What that means now is I'm going to be spinning. This is a new feature since my last stream called the Wheel of Misfortune. We're going to come back to the tier maker list in just a second here. I'm just going to switch back to the other screen.
Spin it.
And we are going to spin what is called the Wheel of Misfortune. We're going to spin this thing. Suffer for Gur. I deserve that.
Wheel of Misfortune. Turn.
Oh, I
Tell
pressed
us
the
the
wrong
lesson
button.
that Casey will learn.
Hold on a sec. I got to fix this. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Wrong button.
Gross bean.
I got to put that back where it was. Okay, there we go. So we have... Here we go. Here's the Wheel of Misfortune. And I'm going to make this a little bit larger so people can actually see what this is. So what this means is for every $10 donation, I'm going to spin this wheel here, and you're going to see some bad stuff happen to me. So it could be anything. I could be eating a spicy bean. I could be eating a disgusting bean. I could be eating an olive. And I hate olives. For anyone who knows me...
You always wanted a boat.
Give me a boat. You know how much I've always wanted a boat. So I'm going to spin the wheel here, and we're going to see what it lands on. And I'm going to be spinning this thing twice overall. So here we go. Here's spin number 1. Thank you very much again for that donation. I hate olives, Timmy. Olives are disgusting.
I also hate olives, Timmy. I think our mother is the only one in our family got the olive gene.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Is it olives?
So I spun double trouble. What double trouble means is that I eat a disgusting bean and a spicy bean at the same time. So I've got these bean boozles. So there's the disgusting beans, and then here's my spicy beans.
Do you want me to do it with you?
Yeah, solidarity. Yeah,
Solidarity?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
All right. So you kind of get a twofer here on this one. So let me pull up the first bean. Come on, here we go.
And I got to spin for my beans.
So here's the disgusting bean. This is going to either be spoiled milk or coconut. So that is one of the beans.
And my disgusting bean is either going to be birthday cake or dirty dishwater.
Oh no, that's my least favorite.
Yep.
RIP's in chat for Ram right now. I guarantee it's going to be the dirty dishwater. And then my spicy bean is going to be a habanero bean.
And my spicy bean, please don't be Carolina Reaper, is also habanero.
All right. I love garlic stuffed black olives. Ugh, yeah. Nope. I'll eat olives on pizza. Excuse me. Look at hiccups. I'll eat olives if they're on pizza, begrudgingly.
You're getting the pre-nervous hiccups.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I know. I forgot Gur. Oh, I can't believe I forgot Gur. I'm so disappointed. Are you ready to go? All right, here we go.
Okay, give me the countdown.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's spicy dishwater. Ah!
Oh, spicy spoiled milk. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, I don't have any Kleenex. Oh my goodness. That was horrible.
Oh.
Oh man, I can see my eyes in the camera and they're like watering. All
Yeah,
right,
mine too.
I got to do one more spin. Thank you again for that donation. Yeah, we need some
If
hydrates.
it lands on beans again, I'm out.
Thank you for the hydrates.
If it lands on beans again, I'm so out.
All right, here we go. Here's the second spin.
I feel like I can. I'm not good.
Oh jeez. I need a lemon juice shot. Okay, for that one, actually, I don't have a cup. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Ram, if you want to keep the people company, I need to grab a cup because I am now doing a shot of lemon juice. I'll be back in just a moment.
Hey Chad, how you doing? You doing good? I'm not doing too good right now, Chad. No word of a lie. My mouth kind of feels like somebody made jalapeno poppers on like a really dirty plate and then rubbed it all over my tongue. And it turns out that those jalapenos were actually habaneros because I forgot that I had a habanero bean. And my mouth is kind of hurting right now. But thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking with it. Thank you for donating to Extra Life. It means a lot to a lot of kids.
Pain ASMR. All right, so I've got a shot glass here now.
All right, Casey's back. Here we go.
And let me see, where did I put? Got a brand new thing of some real lemon juice. Oh my goodness. Hey Norma, welcome
Norma.
in. You're just in time for me to do a jello shot. Just in time for me to do a lemon juice shot for a $10 donation to Extra Life. So here we go. Oh,
I don't have lemon juice. I'm sorry I can't do it with you.
That's okay. Well, this is gonna be sour. Muy sour.
How would I describe spicy dishwater?
It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Dirty dishwater is the worst of those jelly beans. Honestly, it's so disgusting.
Imagine you walk into your own home and in a I don't know, like somebody invited this family over and it's a family you don't like and that family has a 6-year-old and that 6-year-old comes up and full on just like Brock Lesnar's you right in the beans.
There you go. Hey, I see you did there, beans.
Yeah, and turns out you could taste it after he punched you because it was that bad.
That checks out.
And then while you're on the ground, writhing in pain,
Love how this is still
he dumps
going.
baby food on you, and it's not like the good baby food where it's like, mixed fruits and veggies. I'm talking like the baby food where people try and torture their babies. It's actually habanero and cabbage, and I'm pretty sure that's baby food. Look it up, Gerbers. If you don't have that, do it.
Norma, that was the best autocorrect.
My mouth hurts.
Those jelly beans dong remind me. I love autocorrect.
I shouldn't have eaten all of my desk chocolate.
I've got one of those. So I don't know if you were here when I had to eat this, and Dr. M did one in solidarity. So I spun double trouble before I spun lemon juice shot. So I had to eat one of these and a spicy bean as well. So I had to eat them both at the same time, and it did not go well. And now we are doing the lemon juice shot. So here we go. Oh, that's sour. Oh, Norma, the dirty dishwater one is the worst. It's so bad.
Absolute worst.
It's so bad.
Especially when you mix it with habanero.
I'm really glad it's not in this one. This one doesn't have dirty dishwater, thank goodness. But it does have moldy cheese. And moldy cheese is pretty bad too. Whew. Rinse with water. I don't have any water down here. I'll just take a swig of this. Yeah, moldy cheese, no thanks. Hard pass. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Blue, for that $20 donation to Extra Life. I really appreciate that. Sorry again for forgetting Gert. Oh yeah, skunk spray. Skunk spray is the worst too. Luckily, I haven't had to have that one before.
Thank you for donating.
All right, let's switch it back over to the tier list. I can't even talk. The tier list maker. And for anyone who's just tuned in, we are doing the best robot sidekicks. Timmy the Sport coming in with the resub 5 months. Thank you so much. Got a resub now that I'm on computer. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So we were just talking about Crow and Tom Servo.
Yeah.
So you said they're a very sarcastic duo, Ram.
Mm-hmm.
But as a sidekick duo,
ride or die.
Bender D tier. Yeah, he's a cool dude, but he's not a very good sidekick. He'd sooner like throw you in, like if you were getting chased by a bear, I guarantee Bender would throw you in front of the bear to save himself.
He would kick you in the side sooner than be your sidekick.
Exactly. I'm pointing the wrong way. There we go. So, but now we're talking about Crow and Tom Servo. Are they good sidekicks? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. Keep going. We're golden. I'm 100%, 102%. We're good. Keep going.
I'm waiting on you.
Okay. Yes. Whatever we just said. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I would put the Crow and Tom Servo, I would say, just for the sake of mental health,
Mm-hmm.
I would put them B tier. I would put Crow and Tom Servo B tier for the purpose
above Chappie.
Above Chappie, yes. I would put them both above Chappie.
Interesting. Digital Frog, if you needed to kill someone, would they at least help you hide the body? I mean, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
B's
Crow
good.
and Tom
Okay.
Servo would absolutely help you hide the body.
All right.
No questions asked.
And that's the only criteria.
New list: robots that would help you hide the body.
Siri used to be good for that. Not anymore. I remember when Siri first was a thing, and it was one of my favorite things to do. Like back when there was, I mean, you could still say funny things to Siri, ask Siri stupid questions. But when Siri was first introduced into iOS, one of the things that you could ask Siri was, "Hey Siri, I need to hide a body," and she would then prompt you with, "What are you looking for? Rock quarries, foundries, like."
The bottom of a river?
Yeah, lakes. Oh, it was so good. And then they got rid of it. I don't know why. Probably because they didn't want to get, in legal trouble. But I remember thinking that was like the funniest thing ever. Yeah, she was an OG, 100%. She knew where to hide the bodies.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah. All right, moving along, we have Data up next from Star Trek. So Data, I think Data is going to rank very high. I'm personally a Star Wars over Star Trek guy. Personally, I know that may offend some of you. That said, I do recognize and respect talent when I see it. And so I do think that Data is definitely going to be on the upper half of this tier list, personally.
Oh, no question.
Where
yeah.
he sits exactly, I'm not sure 100%.
He
but-
wrote a song about his cat, chat. About his cat.
Do you pronounce it Data or Data? I pronounce it Data. Isn't that
I
how
like
they
how
pronounce
you
his
read
name
it.
in the show?
Data or Data. I believe Data is the Canadian pronunciation and Data is the American, if memory serves.
Yeah, maybe. But as a name, his is definitely Data. No one calls him Data in the show.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he will save your life. So he's very strong, very intelligent. And as the show progresses, does he not become more like human-like? Like he,
More emotionally aware.
yeah, he's continually improving himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that he
In fact,
has a very
would
good
even-
contender for A or S tier.
I would even say, in terms of friendship, Picard was ready to lay down his life to save Data from the Borg.
Yeah.
And if you think of what kind of person Picard is, you
Yeah.
know Data's worth it. I
Yeah.
would say S tier.
S tier. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. Now the question is, do we put him above or below Baymax in S tier?
I would say
I'm seeing some aboves in chat.
Tough thing because Baymax was specifically designed with caretaking in mind, but at the same time, Data's mind is capable of like learning and growing and continuing. So it's a tough call.
Yeah, well, and to be frank, I mean, you could almost say that Data was also programmed to be a sidekick of sorts, right?
True.
So
All right.
I'm seeing a lot of above in
I'm
chat.
fine with
I think I would have to agree. I think that he is going to rank above Baymax on this list. I would agree.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
All right, next up we have the Samsung Smart Fridge. We had to throw one joke one in here, and it's not this one. The joke one is, of course, what's his name? Bumblebee? No, not Bumblebee.
Metabee.
That's the one. HAL 9000 doesn't have a body. That was the deciding factor.
Yeah. We did consider how.
Unless you consider the whole ship his body, I guess. But so Samsung Smart Fridge. Now, supposedly you can play Skyrim on a Samsung Smart Fridge.
And you can play Doom.
And Doom. That sounds like a pretty good sidekick thing, if you ask me. Also, full of food. If you're if you're hungry, if you need a snack.
It's got a crisper.
Yep.
It's got one of those ice droppy chute things where it drops the ice down the chute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pace Miles S tier, 100%. I can tweet from that fridge, so def S tier. D above Bender. We've got a C. See, I would put it above Chappie.
I would
personally.
definitely put it above Chappie. I would say high C because
That
you
isn't
can
mobile.
fill it with high C's.
You could, but I mean, Digital Frog, you could put it on wheels. You could put it on wheels. Hook it up to a generator. Bingo, bango, bongo. You've got Doom on the go.
Yep.
And Snicks.
And Snicks.
And Snicks. You know what? I'm gonna throw this in a poll.
All right.
We're gonna throw this in a poll. Let me see.
All right,
here.
poll. Samsung Smart Fridge. First poll. Who had their money on Samsung Smart Fridge? It's the first poll.
Where are my poll options? Hold on a sec. My poll options have disappeared on me. Dos segundos, por favor.
Does it talk to you and answer questions like Siri? See, that's the best part is it doesn't talk back. It just gives you the food.
That's everything you want from a sidekick, someone who doesn't talk back to you.
You're just like Samsung Smart Fridge, otherwise known as "Give me the snack." That's all you need. I gotta say, I popped a Jolly Rancher in my mouth about like 10 seconds ago, maybe longer. I'm feeling way better now.
All right, that's good. All right,
I'm
so
feeling way better.
the poll is up. We got about a minute to vote there. and tell us where you think we should place the Samsung Smart Fridge.
Seen a couple high Ds, seen a couple high Cs. All right.
I'm curious to
I
see where
see
this
you,
one ends
chat.
up, honestly.
I see you, chat. I see you.
Needs a constant power
Ooh,
source
somebody's
that's not
throwing
its
in that
own. I'm not
boot.
sure how it could be rated higher than any other one. That is fair. I mean, and that's something to consider.
Mm-hmm.
We had one vote for B. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we're not quite done the vote. Okay, anything can happen. It's a very interesting,
We are still splitsies
yeah.
on 3 different sections. And there it is. That might be the tiebreaker right at the end. Drum roll.
There we go. There
it is.
And yep, we got high D. High D is where we're placing the Samsung Smart Fridge. The fridge can't punch your enemy. No, but it could tip over on it.
And this isn't about punching enemies. It's just about being a sidekick, you know? Being a sidekick doesn't have to mean combat.
But it could. But it could. Yeah. Squash the
But it
enemies.
doesn't have to mean combat. Also, I'm pretty sure, and to Pay Smile's point, I'm pretty sure more people die a year from having fridges fall on them than shark attacks.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, fridges, vending machines. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Sidekicks have to have your back. Yeah, that fridge has got my back. It's a one-stop shop for video games, tweeting, and food. That's all I need.
See,
Throw
what
a
I'm
urinal
saying
on the
is,
side of that thing, I'll never leave.
the amount of people that are dying from vending machines and fridges, what this tells me is that we need to get rid of vending machines and fridges in schools and replace them with sharks that give out candy because there's a less chance of our children dying.
There you go. All right. You want to tee up the next one here for us, Ram?
Sure. The next one we got
here?
up here is Gertie from the movie Moon, starring Sam Rockwell and I almost said Billy Crystal. It's not Billy Crystal.
Now, this is interesting. This is not a movie that I had seen before. And when you and I were talking about who should be on this list, I had never heard of Moon.
Moon is such a good movie.
I'm going to have to check it out. So I know nothing about Gertie. See, this is all you. And anyone else in chat who's familiar with this character.
When you think of Gertie, what I want you to think of is GLaDOS from Portal, but less homicidal and more geared towards your like actual mental sanity and your actual like physical being.
So somewhere between maybe Baymax and GLaDOS?
Yeah, I would say between Baymax and GLaDOS is sort of
Okay.
where I want your mind to sit with Gertie here.
Got you.
No, Gertie doesn't go nuts. He definitely has his secrets, but I won't say what those are because that is a spoiler.
Okay.
But they're not necessary. It's more of like white lies type of secrets than anything else.
Got you. Lies to protect you.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. So from your personal opinion, where does Gertie belong?
Gertie for me would probably be in C. I'm not sure if it would be high or low, but definitely C.
Okay. Is anyone else in chat seen Moon? Does anyone know?
I feel like
33,000?
Frog might have seen Moon, but it might have been a while ago.
Isn't this the one where he goes nuts? The astronaut goes nuts? Does the astronaut go... I mean, spoiler alert maybe? I don't know.
I don't want to say anything else.
All right.
But also, Moon, have a good night. Take care of Tiny Moon. Good to see you. Good to have you.
Yeah, have a good
here.
night. Tiny Moon's teething. Oh boy. Yeah, teething's the worst. Next to potty training. Potty training's the actual worst.
Man, I hated potty training.
Yeah. All right, so where do we feel then? You say C, above Chappie or below Chappie though?
See, that's what I'm not sure of. Because ultimately, it is very limited in what it can do outside of the station that Sam Rockwell is in.
Hated
I
it
would-
so much you're still
I
putting
would
it
say
off.
low C. I would say
C?
low C.
Okay. So below Chappie.
I would say below Chappie.
Okay.
If only for the sake of mobility.
Got you. All right, so the next one, another Canadian classic, Reboot, the animated series,
Oh
and our boys Hack and Slash.
yeah.
What's funny about these two, and you and I talked about this when we were kind of going through creating this list. It's funny if you go if for anyone who's actually seen Reboot, these two are like inseparable. They're always together, except for there's like I think 1 or 2 episodes where they get split up. And what's funny is they're actually more competent on their own than they are together throughout the entirety of the show. They are completely idiotic. Otherwise, though, I don't know really that they're very good sidekicks, personally.
They fuel each other's idiocracy very well.
Yeah, they're basically like, they're kind of like the Three Stooges of the show, except there's only 2 of them. Yeah, they are good at guarding in the 3rd season. They did a pretty good job there. Yeah, exactly. They are the mechanical versions of Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah.
What do I do?
Timmy, you know that I don't speak Spanish. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I would probably put them low C, high D.
Yeah, weren't they almost mentally challenged? Yeah, they're not the smartest crayons in the box. Yeah, my heart says B tier. You and me both, Trent, but I don't know that I can put them above C tier. It's French for 2 people who are worse together. Oh, there you go. Crate says low B. Do we? This is tough. They are very loyal. They are very loyal to a fault. I mean, personally, I'll put anyone above Chappie. Personally, I could maybe see them low B. Maybe. Can we get them above Chappie? They've got to be above Chappie. If they're gonna be C tier, they're going above Chappie.
All right, that's fine. If they're C tier, I'm fine with them being above Chappie, but I don't know about B tier.
Kiwi, honestly, I would take Clippy from Microsoft Word over Chappie.
Hey, looks like you're trying to write a ransom note. Might I suggest using stronger language?
Say high C.
Yeah, I'll say high C.
Is everyone cool with high C? And we can move these guys around too. Like as we get a few more on the list, we can adjust them. All right.
Microsoft Bob.
Yeah. Next one. Now this was one of your favorite animated movies from when we were kids.
Loved.
And I love this movie too, but I don't think I loved it quite as much as you did. The Iron Giant.
Oh, between this movie and Treasure Planet, I probably cycled back and forth between those two so much.
Iron Giant is awesome. This is a very, very good movie, and he is a very good sidekick in my mind.
Souls don't die.
So, what do we feel? What are we feeling? Like, what are some of his pros? What are some of his cons? What makes him a good sidekick?
Unbiased. But I mean, if you even just look at his ability to empathize with a child, I mean, sure, he's got a little bit of a donk on the noggin, which has obviously messed with his programming a little bit at the start of the movie.
Yeah.
But by the end of it, you know, he's back to himself. He's willing to go as far as sacrificing himself to save an entire town because of the connection that he was able to make with a young boy, in terms of just being a unequivocal sidekick and learning about the importance of life, learning about sort of the ins and outs of social cues and everything else. Like he and Chappie, I kind of have this not necessarily parallel train of thought on, but with Iron Giant, I feel like he understood it and he took it to heart more in terms of just being willing to be there for someone as opposed to, being there with someone, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from. Now, Digital Frog is concerned that what happens, though, if he reverts back to his old programming?
Well, that's the thing, is he did during the movie.
That's true.
And then overrode it himself and went back to what he preferred, that being that viewpoint of, life is sacred. Yeah. That's the more important part, and that's why he sacrificed himself at the end, because Mansley had to hit the button to launch the missile.
Spoiler alert.
Where's the robot, Mansley? Yeah, I would put Iron Giant in S tier, but that just might be my bias.
That's fair. That's fair. What does chat
But-
feel? What are we feeling, chat? Anyone else seen Iron Giant? This is a classic. If you have not seen Iron Giant, you need to do yourself a favor and go watch Iron Giant.
But I think Trent makes an excellent point. Is he was capable of learning love, and I feel like that is a very strong addition to the sidekick resume.
Yeah. Trent says he's a bigger version of Data. To an extent, I feel like Data would win out over Iron Giant on the intelligence side of things, probably by a fairly wide margin.
But on the war side of things,
But yeah, on the like being able to like smash your enemies side of things, side of the sidekicks, then Blue Eyed Dreamer says S tier number 1.
number one,
Number 1. So The Office. Steady hands.
steady hands. Number
Should we
one.
poll this one? Let's poll this one.
All right, let's pull it.
Okay. So we got Iron Giant.
Trent is saying A tier with Android 18,
So I'm gonna put
as is
top
Crate, I
S.
think, as well.
I'll put top S, bottom S, top A, bottom A. You know what? I'm gonna change this up a little bit because I don't think there's any way that he's lower than A tier.
No.
So I'm gonna have top S, mid S, bottom S, top A, and then bottom A. Those will be the options.
Ooh, hurt me.
All right. So the poll is up. Feel free to hop in there and let us know where you think Iron Giant belongs. I'm actually curious to see where this one ends up.
So we got some. We got A bottoms. We got a couple Tapa. It looks like it's juggling back and forth between those two here, but I'm thinking, Tapa's got a little bit of a lead.
I'm actually surprised that there's not more in the S tier at all.
Yeah,
Very
me too.
surprised.
Because
Very
I'm,
surprised.
I'm all for S tier.
Yeah, Ram's
If I would
offended.
vote, if I would vote, I would either do mid or top S. If I could vote.
Ram is like, S or we riot. Oh, by the way, I have a riot command now. Exclamation mark riot if you want to riot.
All right. Well,
Blue, I voted wrong. Oh
oh
no.
no. Well, it's too late now.
It probably wouldn't have mattered because it's a very overwhelming majority said top A. Yeah, flip those tables on fire.
Even if you had meant to vote bottom S but accidentally voted top A, it would still be top A that would have won 3 to. It would have been 4-3. Sorry, my math is a little wrong there.
Yep. Yep.
So
All
we
right.
doing top A.
Next up, Johnny 5 is alive.
Yeah.
Short Circuit, another classic movie. If you've not seen Short Circuit, definitely go watch it. It's a very good movie. It's an older movie. And I don't mean like older, like super old. This was what, in the... Is this 80s or 90s? I want to say early 90s.
Early
When did this come out?
90s.
I'm going to look it up.
Maybe it was 80s. I know we watched it in the 90s.
1986. This film is older than I am. I did not know that. This is a very good movie, though.
Yeah, we watched it in the early 90s.
Yeah. So, Johnny 5, I'm not sure how great of a sidekick he'd be, but he is a very competent robot, fairly intelligent. Not super mobile, perhaps, compared to some of the other people that are on this list, because he's kind of like on tank treads, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember right. Because doesn't he like get tipped over? Isn't that like a major plot point?
Just reminds me of Claptrap from Borderlands with the stairs.
Yeah. He's basically like, I bet you he's probably at least partially what Claptrap was modeled after. I'd be very surprised if there was not some heavy Short Circuit influence on creating Claptrap.
Borderlands, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
So Digital Frog says high B. Okay. Yeah, I could get behind high B.
I see you, Gearbox.
What are you feeling, Ram? What are you feeling? High B? Are you good with high B on this one?
I'm leaning more towards low B, to be honest.
Low B. Okay, you would put them below Crow and Tom Servo.
I would put him below Tom and Crow Servo. Or Crow and Tom Servo.
Crow Servo. They're married now.
Curvo.
Blue-eyed dreamer, mid A, bad mobility but powerful weapon and high intelligence, and learns emotions. That's true. He does learn emotions. Hey, laser lips. Your mother was a toaster. And very good quips. Actually, that's a good point. Your sidekick has to have good quips, I think. If you think about like Batman and Robin, right? Robin was always there with the holy shnikes Batman and holy toast.
Holy shark repellent Batman.
Yeah. Do we? Oh, this is a tough call. Do we pull this one too? He had very good commentary. I want to go watch this movie again, actually.
But so did Crow and Tom Servo, though. That was literally like almost their whole shtick was like the catchy quotes and
yeah,
phrases.
but that's all they've got. If they got a fight, who's going to win in a fight?
That's not all they've got.
Right, but that's but otherwise. But okay, so what do Crow and Tom Servo have that Johnny Five does not?
A gumball machine.
You'd put the possession of a gumball machine as more important than an ability to protect you in a fight. Don't answer that. Yeah, Bender's looking pretty good now, isn't he? Yeah. I would put him probably above Crow and Tom Servo.
I know you would.
Yeah.
I'm still saying low B. I'm in the same tier as Tom and
I think
Crow.
we're gonna have to pull this one.
I mean, if you use the gumball machine effectively and make it impassable terrain with a pile of chewed gum. See, I like where Timmy's going with this.
All right. We got the pull. We got the pull.
All right.
Johnny Five. I seriously gotta watch this movie. I'm gonna add this to my list. This and Moon. I need to go watch.
Yes, definitely Moon though. Definitely Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just golden.
And whatever film features a Samsung smart fridge. So we've got a three-way split right now between low A, high B, and low B. Got about 30 seconds remaining. See what other votes we can get in there. See if someone can break the tie.
Ooh, we're gonna do it. And a D.
And a D. Timmy has no opinion.
That's fair. Is it gonna be a four-way? Oh, there we go. Two more votes.
Almost a five. I think someone just threw the C in there just to try and make it a five-way split. He rated Radio Shack. Rockity's off at votes low B.
I hate you all. No, I'm kidding. You know, sometimes you just say that you're fine, but really you're not fine. They just they won't understand.
All right, so high B it is. I feel like the primary goal of these tier lists is to reveal how uncultured Timmy is. You know what?
No, it's to reveal the things that you could expand into, Timmy.
There you go. It's to expose you to new things.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, speaking of culture, our next robot is a dog.
It's a dog.
By the name of K9 from Doctor Who. Now, I am not, and again, I might get burned at the stake for this. I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan, personally.
I might be if I watched it more. I just haven't really had the opportunity to.
There are a few episodes that I've seen that I've liked, but as a series, I couldn't get into it. Personally.
Fair.
Yeah, Blink was good. I liked Blink. And then there's a couple other ones that I've seen. Blink is the one that I remember the most. Stella loves Doctor Who. I'm sorry, Stella. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of you out there. What is it? Whovians? You call them Whovians?
Whovites.
Whovites? or is Whovians? Is that the people from How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
I believe that's the yes. those people from Whoville.
Oh man, that's my bad. Is it Whovians?
Are they Hoofstintonians?
Okay, yeah. So I was right. It's Whovians.
Hoofstintonians?
Yeah. So I don't really know anything about this dog. I've never seen this dog before. I've never met this dog in my life.
I thought it was one of those things that you got in the McDonald's Happy Meals, where like you do like the clap, and then like it like rears up on its hind legs.
To me, it looks like those really tiny droids that were on the Death Star. They're like the little the little rat droids.
Yeah.
But with a head. That's what I think of when I see this.
I can see that.
So I know nothing about this dog. Yeah, the mouse droids.
So we're gonna have to look to chat for this one, and we're seeing a lot of S's right now, but not a whole lot of reasons why.
Yeah, why S? Why S rank? I'm seeing. Or is it just because it's a dog?
Oh, Trent says he's loyal, he's smart, and he saves the world.
He comes with a laser, and he's a good boy. Super intelligent. Okay.
All right.
It's a dog, S rank. I mean, that's kind of what I'm hearing here. I'm hearing if it's a dog, it's to the top of the stack.
I mean,
Stonks to the moon.
Iron Giant, though.
You'd put the dog above the Iron Giant?
Why would you do this to me, chat? Why?
You should have had Kit from Knight Rider. Kit from Knight Rider's on here. He's right after the dog.
Why would you do this to me, chat?
Better than your non-robo dog. I mean, fair. I don't have to feed this dog. Or clean up after its poop.
Iron Giant never pooped.
Okay, I'm gonna make this a poll. I honestly have no idea. And you're not familiar with this dog either, are you, Ram?
I am.
So
I
I feel
didn't
like
even know this dog existed.
I feel like we are not qualified
Nope.
to answer this.
Giant though.
You're so disappointed.
I am.
All right, the poll is up. The poll is up. Feel free to go in.
I know it's my bias, but still.
Remember, this is for posterity, so please be honest.
And Blue, I would beg to differ. I feel like all this dog does is drag his butt across the carpet because that is his mode of transportation.
But at least he won't be smearing his poop all over your carpet.
That is true.
Unless he leaks oil. Which could be worse to clean out of your carpet than poop. So keep that in mind, chat. Oil stains. Very difficult to get out of the rug.
I will say it is definitely easier to clean poop out of a carpet than oil.
You didn't think that the channel was, or the episode was going to go there tonight, did you? All right, we got about probably 5 or 10 seconds left. High A currently in the lead. Sorry, Iron Giant. The votes are in. We have High A. High A. Ram is very sad.
My boy! How can you have done this to my boy?
He's so hurt. So hurt. Oil smells better, though, usually. That's fair. That's fair. Especially if it's like popcorn oil. Kit.
I know there's some people out there that really like the smell of gasoline. I don't know what that has to do with what we're talking about. But
Okay.
it's a thing.
Neat. Speaking of gasoline, Timmy is those people. Knight Rider. You love the smell. Oh, he's not kidding. He's not kidding. Timmy loves the smell of gasoline.
I wasn't kidding either. I know at least 3 people.
I don't hate it. It doesn't bother me. I don't hate it. I do not like the smell of diesel, however.
I will take gasoline over Jenkum any day of the week.
Okay, we're not going to go there. We're not going to talk about Jenkum on this stream. Okay, next. Kit from Knight Rider.
Next.
Timmy. I don't know why. Trent says it's in his top 5 cars. Kit should be high A above K9.
No. Why? Why are you doing this to me?
My friend refers to skunk spray as the sweetest nectar of the lords. That is disgusting. I don't know how anyone can like skunk spray. That is horrible.
They probably do a lot of pot. They're on that.
What do you
weed.
have against Vin? Oh, Vin Diesel. I got you. I got you. Is it Mark? He's not even here to defend himself. He doesn't say funny things.
Got him.
R.I.P. Can we get F's in chat for Mark? Oh man. So Knight Rider. Okay, so Digital Frog says that he goes above K9. And why would you say that? He's lurking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So Digital Frog, why and I guess Trent as well, seeing as you're the two that have spoken about Kit so far.
Iron Giant could get you around.
What he can get you around. Okay.
Iron
I mean, a
Giant
lot
could
of these
fly
other
you
ones too.
around.
Yeah, Iron Giant could arguably probably get you there faster than Kit.
Easily.
Hack and Slash potentially even too. They had jetpacks. I'm curious to see. Iron Giant is all terrain. Yeah. See, personally, I mean, I wouldn't have put K9 above Iron Giant, but here we are. Personally, I would put maybe Kit between Iron Giant and Android 18, or maybe even below Android 18. I can see how Kit belongs in A tier, but I don't see how he's better than Iron Giant.
Chill. Are you telling me that Iron Giant could not help you, quote unquote, pick up chicks?
Hey, baby, you want to see my 100-foot robot?
I'll steal them.
Yeah, he'll steal. That's true. Yeah. For my money, I'm going Rosie. That's my number one. Ooh, it's my first love.
See,
Iron
for
Giant would
me,
literally pick up chicks.
if I'm rating Kit, I would be high B for Kit.
High B.
I would be high B.
Okay. Yeah, I could agree with that.
Strictly
Chat
business.
Chat obviously has other opinions though.
I can see that.
Won't let you get into an accident unless
Chat
you want
also
to.
put a robot
Kit,
dog above Iron Giant, so I don't really trust Chat right now.
Kit, I want to get into an accident. Now, you would think that a really good sidekick would not let you do something that would be so destructive to yourself. So are you telling me that Kit would intentionally allow me to get into an accident if I wanted to get into an accident?
Did Kit blow itself up to save a small town from a nuclear missile?
Someone type something. It's awkward now. Oh, because you confessed your love to Trent.
Oh,
Kit, sure, Kit is indestructible, but you're not. All right. I feel like we're going to have to pull this again. We're going to have to pull this.
I'm already having to go to sleep sad because we forgot Gurr, and now I'm gonna go to sleep angry because we got a dog above Iron Giant, and now I'm gonna wake up angry because we're gonna have a car in front of Iron Giant.
But you're inside Kit during the accident. But
This is
that,
why
I mean,
I'm
it's
bald,
not matter.
Chad.
Have you ever shaken an egg?
This is why I'm bald.
We've got mid A, we've got a low A. Oh yeah, poll is up. Poll is up. You got about 30, 40 seconds to vote here. Let me know. So we definitely are feeling A so far. We just have differing opinions as to where he belongs in A.
Belongs in B. It belongs in a museum. I really just
Oh,
want to
wow.
vote
Big-
high B.
big split.
Why?
Oh no, Kiwi. What have you done? Kiwi adding commands into into my stream. Oh my goodness. Low
I
A.
am
Low A takes it.
I am upset by the number of high B votes there were. That being none.
I love how Streamlabs incorrectly spelled the word successfully. I shake my head.
Good, actually. It's missing an S. Get on that, Streamlabs.
I feel
the word raccoon.
we got a flame war going on here in chat between Kiwi and Trent. I feel it's brewing. Okay, all right, let's keep going.
Right,
Next
so-
up, Marvin the Paranoid Android. Earlier we were talking about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Honestly, one of my favorite sci-fi books and a fantastically done film, if I might add. Also, R.I.P. Alan Rickman. He was awesome as Marvin the Paranoid Android.
Yep.
What are we feeling though as a sidekick? I feel like he's not a great sidekick.
I feel like he has potential to be a great sidekick if he really wanted to be a great sidekick, but he's more of like you know how you take antidepressants? He's like a pro-depressant. Like,
Just makes you sad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's oh, excuse me, better than Bender.
I would say better than Bender. I would give you that.
Better than the smart fridge, though. He would make a good sidekick for some of us. Negative
Smarter than the
reinforcement.
smart fridge, but he also doesn't hold food in him.
Does not hold food. I mean, he could hold food in his hands, but that's two things, and he can't keep it cold.
Nope.
Can't keep it cold.
Unlike his attitude.
Marvin is depressed, and you can use his arms without his body. A sidekick that also has the big sads. Sign me up. Makes me feel better about myself by contrast.
Marvin is the poster child for stressy lemon depressy.
I feel like he has to go in D tier just because D stands for depressed. I think the real question is, where does he go in D tier? Does he go above the fridge, in between the fridge and Bender, or below Bender?
I don't think below Bender.
That's not all it stands for. Heyo. Oh, man.
Hey, phrasing.
I gotta say, I mean, just for the sheer intelligence, I would say high D. I would say above the smart fridge.
Okay. I could agree with that. I could agree with that.
I did not include the robot from Mirror Friend, Mirror Foe. And that's actually also one of my favorite sci-fi books. I need to get another copy of that one because I ruined mine.
Oh, no.
I know. But that book is by George Takei, and he writes amazing sci-fi novels.
Oh, Timmy, that's gold. The last robot that got between Bender and a fridge was Hedonism Bot.
You're not wrong.
That's so good. I wish I could do a Hedonism Bot impression, but I can't. All right, let's keep going. Metabee. I don't even remember what Metabee is from. This was one of your
It's
picks.
from Metabots.
Oh, right.
Basically, it was like the robot version of Pokemon when all that craze was around.
Yeah,
where, like,
Pokemon, Digimon, Metabots.
Beyblade.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
So he's the sassy, doesn't always listen, plays by his own rules, robot sidekick. And I believe it's not Kenji. I'm trying to remember what the actual like kid's name was that owned quote unquote Metabee. But in any case, yeah, very headstrong, very cocky, but also equipped with a revolver and a submachine gun. So you can't say no to that.
That's pretty good.
I'm trying to think.
Okay, if we're looking at who's already on the board, let's start. I think maybe in C
Yeah.
tier, because I feel like he's at very least C tier. Better than Hack and Slash? I would say yes.
I would say yes.
Moving up to B tier, is it better than Johnny Five? Probably still yes. Like I'm thinking maybe high B tier above Johnny Five, maybe.
See, that's where I start to get a little bit muddy. Metabee is still like he's got the power behind him.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of times in the anime where he just does not want to do anything with being told what to do.
Okay.
And it definitely plays out for the detriment of the protagonists of the story.
Okay.
In fact, it's one of those situations where you're like, it's one of those like scream at the screen kind of why are you doing that? It's so dumb kind of things.
Okay.
So I don't that like around that mid to high B is where I would start getting muddy with where we would put Metabee.
Yeah, see, I don't remember this show like at all. So I remember very small bits and pieces of it. Anyone in chat remember this show, Metabots? Did we just pick a bunch of like really obscure robots?
Obscure robots.
And forget the important ones like Gur?
Like Gur. Oh, I'm already going to bed, Slad. So sad.
Do we put mid B between Johnny Five and the other ones?
Yeah, we picked
Yeah,
a few.
we did pick a few obscure ones. I mean, the rest of the list should be not so obscure, with the exception of maybe Mr. B, who's next. And I feel like mid B.
I'm okay with mid B.
Okay.
Mid B for Metabee.
All right. Next up, we have Mr. B. Mr. B.
B.
Wesley. Clone High, anyone? Clone High?
The cardigan sweater.
That show is so good. I miss that show. I really hope that the rumors of them reviving it
Doing it
are true, because honestly, especially if it's still Phil Lord and Chris Miller, I would be all over that 100%, all day, every day.
Because if you look at their other resume, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Lego Movie, Tuck and Dale versus Evil, I think was Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
I believe so.
I know that they got more than that too. There was another movie I watched the other day. Never mind, I lost it. But yeah. Anyways, back to Mr. B. Literally, I believe the B stands for Butler, if memory serves as well.
I can't remember. Let me look.
But just again, empathy out the wazoo.
Butlertron.
He's wearing a cardigan sweater vest.
Mr. Butlertron.
Yes. You know, and he's there for it. He knows where it's at.
He's very good.
He's very hip with the kids.
You also missed Sunny from iRobot. We did talk about putting Sunny on there, and we decided against it. We've only got so many spots, and honestly, maybe Sunny could have replaced one of these other obscure ones, but yeah, we didn't miss Sunny. We decided not to use Sunny.
All that iRobot did for me was make me more scared of AI.
Ava from Wall-E would have been good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or even Wall-E.
Or even Wall-E. Yeah. Wall-E could have been also the sidekick. There's a ton of robots. Yeah. There's a ton of robots that we could have put on this list. And maybe should have put on instead of maybe Metabee or something. But this was our list, dang it. This was cobbled together very quickly, apparently. So Mr. B...
I like to talk about robots wearing a Speedo.
Terminator's on here.
And if you don't like that, you could go to a different Starbucks.
So Mr. B, I feel like Mr. B is probably going to be somewhere maybe also in the B tier.
I would say high B. I would give Mr. Butlertron a high B.
He's just he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah, I would say above Johnny 5. That's not a question for me.
Yeah. Who else has seen Clone High? Anybody else seen Clone High? Is it just Ram and I? If you haven't seen Clone High, go watch Clone High. It's fantastic. There's only one season of it because it got canceled, unfortunately, because people got really offended by how they portrayed Gandhi in the show. But it's definitely worth the watch. Ginger Ninja, thank you very much for that lurk. Much appreciated.
And Frog, Terminator is on here.
Yeah, Terminator's on here. He's right at the end.
The T2 specific Terminator.
Yeah. Yeah, Terminator 2's the T800 model. All right, let's move on to the next juggernaut here. Hard to see some pics. Okay.
Fair enough.
The next juggernaut on here, the one, the only Optimus Prime. If this guy is not S tier, we riot.
Autobots, roll out.
This guy would be like your ultimate sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
Like
S tier.
S tier to the moon. Timmy says, I don't know. Timmy, defend your position. Is he okay not being in charge? I believe he would be. I think, now here's the thing. You would need to be a good leader, I think, in order for him to follow you, perhaps. Mm-hmm. But I do think that he belongs in S tier. Optimus is dad. Bumblebee's sidekick. We did talk about putting Bumblebee on here too, but we liked Optimus on the list more than Bumblebee.
Because this isn't a list of robot sidekicks. This is a list of robots with the potential, or what their potential is to be sidekicks.
Oh, that's true. So, yeah, he was kind of a sidekick in Beast Wars, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What's his name in Beast Wars? Optimus Primal? Is it Optimus Primal?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Optimus
Primal. Yeah. That rings a bell. I think that's what it was. I think I used to have that Transformer. Man, I miss Transformers. Frig. I had so many of those.
It was Beast Wars or Beasties, depending on what side of the border you grew up on.
Yeah. They were also two different shows, weren't they? At one point? I can't remember.
Were they? I thought they were the same show, just with a different title to them.
I'm second guessing.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Were they the same show, Trent? Okay, they're the same show.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so for sure S tier, I think. Are we in
I'm
agreement? Are we in
S tier,
agreement,
yeah.
chat? Optimus Prime S tier.
I'm S tier.
Honestly, I think really where the question is where does he go in S tier? Is he better than Baymax? I would argue yes.
I would argue yes. Yes.
Is he better than Data?
I don't know. I don't see Picard sacrificing himself for Optimus Prime.
I don't see Bumblebee sacrificing himself for Data.
Why would Bumblebee sacrifice himself?
Why
for
would
Data?
Picard sacrifice himself for Optimus Prime? See, we can do this all
Because-
day. We can make these
Because
circles
it's a human being
all day.
sacrificing themselves for a robot, not a robot sacrificing themselves for another robot. That's
This is-
my hill.
This is a crossover we never knew we needed. Could you imagine? Star
Captain
Trek
Picard and
meets
Optimus
Transformers. Picard and his crew accidentally stumble across the Allspark. And then Q shows up for some stupid reason and decides that he wants to steal it.
Yeah.
This
Gross.
could be insane. Size issue. Potentially, but he can transform into a fire truck and drive you around. Can Data transform into a fire truck and drive you around?
I mean, he could piggyback you around the bridge.
No, I'm just picturing Data giving Picard a piggyback ride. And Worf looking very unimpressed.
I do not think this is a good way or good use of our time. I want next.
Slaps a quarter on the table. I got next. Did they do that in the episode where the crew age regressed? I don't know. I haven't seen enough episodes to be able to say whether or not that's happened. JF Raptor
JF
fan,
Raptor
hello,
fan.
welcome in. We are in the process right now of ranking robots on their ability to be a good sidekick. And we are trying to place Optimus Prime right now. We know he's going to be S tier. The question is, does he go right here, above Baymax and below Data, or perhaps above Data? And maybe we got to pull this. We'll pull this one. We've only got a few left. We'll pull it.
Yeah, I'm saying middle S. I'm saying middle. That's the me thing. But we'll see who jumps on the poll.
So
Frog says
it'll be-
below Baymax. So we'll do what, like a top, mid, or bottom S?
Oh yeah, I already started writing aboves and below, so I'll just say below. I'll say above Data, below Data, or below Baymax. So below, I'll just say in between. I'll just say
Belaymax.
in the middle, little bit in the middle. Just
True.
Like
I don't
just
think
like
that
that
Optimus
Jimmy
Prime
Wilson.
could do first aid. True.
That's fair. But can Baymax transform into a fire truck and drive you around?
Would Baymax give you a piggyback around the bridge
Would Baymax sacrifice himself for Data?
for Bumblebee?
Actually, he probably would. He probably
Yeah.
would. He can fly. That is true. That is
Baymax
true.
did almost sacrifice himself. I don't want to give any
Yeah.
spoilers.
So the poll is
Yeah.
up. We got about 20-ish seconds left. Go ahead and get in there and vote. Get your votes in.
Get her done. Ooh.
Yeah, the chart is a little bit small. Hold on. I'll make this a little bit larger.
Schmoll.
Schmoll. Let me resize this bad boy a little bit.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's a little more.
Bigger.
Chat has spoken below Baymax. Okay. Okay. Optimus is going right there.
Really?
All right.
What were the other votes?
We had one
for
vote for
middle.
in the middle. No one said above Data. Yep.
Huh.
All right. Speaking of C3PO,
It's the combo.
it's the combo. This is the combo R2D2 plus C3PO. We didn't want to split up the dynamic duo here, so we kept them together. So this is a bundled deal. This is a 2-for-1. You get both R2D2 and C3PO.
If you walk down the robot alley and talk to the guy in the trench coat and say, "I want the combo,"
Mhm.
you are referring to R2D2 and C3PO.
Just R2 would be stronger. See, and that's the tricky thing, right?
Yeah.
Calling this a 2-for-1 is a slap in the face to R2D2. The amount of hate in here for C3PO is real. The guy speaks like a million languages. The main purpose for C3PO is to translate for R2. I mean, that's fair. I don't hate him, but
Man.
but won't talk Sith. This is true. He won't talk Sith. I want him speaking 0 of them to me.
I mean, if you rearrange the letters in Sith,
Is it this?
you don't talk that either.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. What is my the Rick and Morty reference? What is my purpose? You,
Oh my God.
You translate R2D2. Stares at his hands. And moisture evaporators.
We almost put Butterbot on here too.
We did. We almost put Butterbot. That would have been a good selection as well. Probably, we should have gotten that one on here instead of Metabee. And Chappie. Chappie for Gurr, Metabee for Butterbot.
We needed people to fill out C tier. You know that. There's no way Butterbot would be above D.
But would he be above Marvin the Paranoid Android? I would almost argue yes.
Yes?
Kiwi cannot wait to get to Rosie.
I don't know if I said that. 5 times.
C3PO, Internet Explorer, R2, Firefox. That's fair.
Internet Exploder.
But then who's Netscape Navigator? Asking
The little
real
mouse
questions.
droid?
BB-8, there you go. All right, so what are we feeling then? I see a lot of hate for C3PO and a lot of love for R2D2, but as a combo, where do we put them on the list? I think they definitely go, personally, I think they definitely go above Crow and Tom Servo.
Yes.
So
That's-
that puts them
for
at
me,
least
I
in
would
B tier. That puts them at least in B tier. Do they go above Metabee? I would probably still say yes. Above Johnny 5? I don't know. I feel like Johnny 5 is kind of like R2D2, but can actually talk, doesn't need a translator. So personally, I would put these two smack in the middle of B tier. Personally. Timmy Spork, where my mind went, there's
Only because C3PO is bringing him down.
there's a Star Wars SNL sketch where Charles Barkley plays a guy who doesn't understand any alien languages, and it's freaking hilarious. I'm going to have to watch that. Digital Frog says above Johnny 5. Okay, why so? Why would you put them above Johnny 5?
You're in the alley. You're talking to the guy in the trench coat. You're telling me you want the combo, and he's like, all right, but it's going to cost you above Johnny 5. And you're like, is it worth it?
Because especially if we're considering C-3PO to be a detriment here, I look at Johnny 5 and I look at R2-D2, and they are very, very similar. They produce electricity. They can shock people. They're basically moving around on more or less tank treads. Johnny 5 can speak. R2-D2 just makes beep boop noises. R2 has more utility.
Skiddly wop.
Okay, yeah, R2-D2. He is a bit more of a Swiss Army knife. Sure. Okay, I'll give you that.
And we are thinking sidekicks as well. Actually, now that I'm starting to lean a little bit more towards frogs as well, is maybe above Johnny 5 because like R2 knows what it takes to be a sidekick, especially in very tense situations.
R2 can interface with other systems, he says, as well.
Yeah, he's kind of got that. Even if he can't speak, he still has that that foreknowledge of knowing, sort of like, or anticipating needs, I guess.
So like right here, then maybe. What do we feel? What do we feel?
I'm almost gonna say above Mr. Butlertron, and only because of R2. Like I'm just ignoring C3PO at this point.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I definitely don't think that they're better than Kit.
No.
So I think this is a good spot. I think this is a good spot. All right. Because Kiwi's wet with anticipation over here. Rosie from the Jetsons Wait for it. Here comes the S tier demand. Or not. He's even here? He's here. Okay, I'll make this easy for you guys. Top tier S tier. There we go. Trent says D tier.
Well, we got that's pretty.
We got
polar
opposite
opinion.
ends of the spectrum. Plead
And
your
both
cases.
mods.
What use do you have for a maid? I mean, she can clean up after you. Let's drop this. See above.
got-
Oh man.
She got that sweet Southern
Maybe.
accent, Mr. J.
She has meltdowns all the time though.
True. But I think Kiwi's into that.
Yeah, that's because Kiwi makes ultimate messes. He's gotcha. He's gotcha there, Kiwi. He's gotcha. You're fired. That doesn't make me awful. Other things make me awful. The fact that you eat whole jars of cheese with a spoon makes you awful.
That's not. Wait, that's awful.
No, but we're making fun of Kiwi, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's totally
Okay,
awful.
spicy milk boy. That wasn't by choice. Actually, kind of is by choice, but all right, Rosie. Real talk, though. Real talk. I think honestly,
Frog is saying mid B. Chillmaster says thick with 3 C's.
Mm-hmm. So are we thinking C tier then from Chillmaster?
It's a lot of C's.
I think we pull this. I think we pull this.
I'm on the boat of high C for Rosie. Like above hack and slash. What a slap in the face to the greatest robot to live. I mean, Trent, you're starting to sound a lot like you want that Samsung smart fridge with those words. Just saying.
Trent or Kiwi?
Trent. He said, you need a maid and someone to make you food.
Yeah, but he's pointing that directly at Kiwi. He's saying,
Yeah, I
Kiwi,
know.
you need somebody to make you food.
Man, it sounds
Trent would take the fridge over Rosie.
Samsung smart fridge.
All right, well, the poll's up. We got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Hit it
We
up.
got to vote for C. We got to vote for D. More useful than a gumball machine.
Where's that ass? There it is.
Whoa, C takes a huge jump.
Oh,
Huge
dang.
jump.
Oh, dang.
You guys are insane. Kiwi's so angry right now. You should have, if you were angry about this, you should have voted for the chat veto.
You should have put a dog about the Iron Giant. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we got C tier. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more poll then, because there's definitely gonna be varying opinions here. So where in C tier? So we're gonna have top. We're gonna have second position, third, and then bottom.
Wrote it Canadian, eh? Yeah, I would say high C. I would say easily high C. If that's where we're putting her, I would say high C.
So we got one more poll up here. So where are we putting Rosie in C tier? Is she going to the tippy top above Hack and Slash? Is she going in that second position between Hack and Chappie? Is she going between Chappie and what was this one's name again? Gertie?
Yes, Gertie.
Gertie 3000 in that third slot or at the bottom? So far we've got all votes currently sitting at top.
She's topping.
She's topping.
She's topping.
I'm a little bit worried about what that means. What is that? Someone explain that to me. What does that mean when she's topping?
What is topping? What's topping, chat?
What is? I don't like where this is going.
Is that like prairie dog in it?
Yuck. All right, we got about 5 seconds left. I think it's close. It's close, but I think it's gonna be top. It is in fact top. Oh, I'm dragging the wrong one.
Good night, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy, have a good night.
Get you that
Thank
rest.
you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I will post the tier list in the Discord when we are done, as I normally do, so that way you can see where everything ended up. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of moving around this time. We'll see how it goes, but we are down to our very last contestant, our very last.
And I see what you did there, Frog. Hack and slash.
Much smarter than Hack and Slash. Very nice, very nice. So, Terminator.
The Terminator.
Wow, the T800.
Get down.
Come with me if you want to live.
Get down again.
What do we think? I think he's at least A tier.
I would say at least A tier.
Trent says
But not above
Terminator.
Iron Giant.
Trent says Terminator is A for me, mostly because he doesn't deter from programming as much. That's fair. That's fair.
I would put him between Iron Giant and Android 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would honestly even probably put him below Android 18. I think that comparatively speaking, Android 18 is more intelligent than Terminator, but on a strength comparison are probably equal. Because you have to remember too, she can absorb energy.
Fair.
T-800 can't do that.
That's fair.
I think that personally, and again, this is me, I think it goes between Android 18 and Kit.
All right. I'll give you that.
Teeth.
I think a lot of that's because of my lack of knowledge on Android 18.
Who is the top right now on Teeth? I think it is Kiwi. I think Kiwi is the top of the pile right now.
Teeth King.
By a wide margin. Holy smokes. Rocking those 6 digis. And Sigerlag in second.
I'm making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past and I'm home
Don't even
bound.
see Trent on there. Hey, yeah, Trent isn't on there. What do you know? I think it's because he's gambled all his teeth a few times and lost them all.
Probably.
All right. I think he goes probably between Android 18 and Kit. Any arguments? Does anyone argue? Any
Not from my end.
counterpoints? Kiwi, I transcend the list. Ooh. Ooh. Trent with the solid retort. He doesn't need to be on a list. That's how good he is.
And the $5 word.
You're 10th on your own stream. Yeah, I'm not even sure how I collect points. Because I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that.
You can.
Can I? Okay.
Yeah. Usually, if you have chat open, it still counts as an active viewer, so you still collect your own loyalty points.
Oh, true, but I don't cheer bits to myself, nor do I sub to myself. So that would be why I would be much lower on that list, probably.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty low on mine, only because I gamble my own tacos.
Oh, fair. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do that right now, too. Why not? Let's go all in. Yeah, boom. 0 teeth.
Ooh.
I'm now off the list.
If that makes me the new 10th.
Wow, look at this egomaniac. All right, well, I'm not hearing any arguments about where I've put Terminator, so I'm feeling like that's a good spot for him. So let's maybe wrap this up. Where are we feeling overall on the list? Are we happy? Are we happy with this list? I don't see anything, honestly, that I would move. I'm pretty happy with this. I think...
Yeah. Except for Iron Giant.
Except for Iron... Yeah. Yeah, if I had to move anything, I would put Iron Giant above the dog.
Yeah.
But that would be my only movement. But chat felt very differently about that. We have to honor chat's decision here.
I would say let's poll it, but I know it's not going to change anything because chat's the one.
Unless most of the people that voted for K9 have since left.
I think they're the only ones left.
Yeah, I think this is a good list. I think I'm gonna screen cap this.
Mm-hmm.
So let me grab this. Bingo banga bongo.
Skiddly wah daddy o.
Bop skilly bop. Sweet. Okay, so let me save that here. I'm gonna save that so that way I can drop that in the Discord.
Oh yeah. While you're doing that, I'll give him the beard ASMR. You like that, chat? I'm kidding. You gotta spend points for that.
Awesome. So let me flip it back to our other screen here. Sweet. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping in. We really appreciate it. Like we say every time, we have a ton of fun putting these together.
It is a blast. It is an absolute blast.
Yeah, honestly, I look forward to doing these like every other week. This is so much fun. Bill Casey Jones is the one who signs the paycheck. You're just a micromanager. Oh, he's still throwing shade back and forth at Trent and Kiwi. Oh man, great modding by everyone, not named Trent. Oh my goodness.
I found Trent's modding quite adequate, if not more than. If I'm going to harsh on anybody's modding tonight, it would be my own, because I said maybe 3 things in chat today.
All right. Well, we are going to wrap it up here. Thank you again, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having fun with us. We've got a lot of really cool ideas for some upcoming episodes, including potentially having some guests in the show. So definitely keep an eye out for that. We're still kind of working out some of the details there, how we want that to work. But that is something that we are planning on doing very, very soon. So until then, hope you all have a fantastic evening. We will be back in 2 weeks, back on our regular Monday schedule. We're going to do a Mother's Day tribute. We will be doing a Mother's Day tribute of some sort. And that, I believe, will be the next one, actually. Mother's Day is between now and then. So it unfortunately doesn't fall right on Mother's Day weekend. But,
Mama.
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, Mom. Mommy. Mom.
Mama.
So that will be occurring. We will be doing something like that. But for now, it is time for us to part ways. Let me go see who is online that we can go and raid.
I see a certain Tater that's online.
Oh, Tater's online, huh? Let me see. I did raid him fairly recently, but we could raid him again. Let me just look and see who else is on. I think that might be the play, though. I think that might be the play. So we are going to go raid a good friend of the channel, a man by the name of Jimmy Potato. I'm going to drop the raid command in here for all of you. And Jimmy Potato TV. So go ahead and copy paste that if you so please. And we will see you over there in Jimmy's channel. Why can't I copy this? Here we go. And thank you so much again, everyone, for stopping in. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the donations to Extra Life. It is much appreciated. And just thank you for being here. We love having you guys. And Ram, anything you want to add before we send them off in style?
I think we did Iron Giant dirty, but also thank you for being here and staying awesome and being you, chat. But also we did Iron Dirty. Yeah, we did.
We did Iron Giant dirty. And F's in chat for Gur. How do you think Rosie feels? Says Kiwi. All right. Well, I will be back tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm going to be playing a brand new game that I stumbled across the other day that I'm very excited to play on stream. I think it's going to be a ridiculous game. So stay tuned for that. Ram, when are you on next?
I will likely be back on Friday afternoon /
Awesome.
evening. We will be jumping back into Monster Hunter with Bob Ross.
There we go. There you have it. So definitely some cool stuff coming up. And until then, we will see you guys later. Have a fantastic evening. Let's go say hello to Mr. Jimmy Potato. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.